done.
Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the Fable 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. You are watching the Realms of Ukodor. You can catch us live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific here at twitch.tv/Fabled42. But before we get started, we're going to dive into some announcements. Diane?
YouTube! You can catch us there on Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific. This episode will be live then. And you can go there and check out all of our past episodes so you can catch up or just rewatch it because you know you love us that much. And if maybe you just want to listen to us and not look at us, no judgments, you can listen to us as a podcast on your favorite podcast networks, wherever you find podcasts at. I don't listen to podcasts, so I don't know. Spotify, Apple. There are some others. So just Google in the podcast, Realms of Ukodor, and you'll find us. And you can listen to us. All the episodes are there. And those are uploaded every Friday morning. So you can catch us as a podcast on Friday. That's all I got.
Thank you to our first sponsor, our very own A Critical Dice. Go ahead and enter !critical in the Twitch chat to enter the first giveaway of the night. And we will call that winner after the break. But stick around after break as well to enter !critical again to enter the second dice giveaway. That will be called at the end of the stream. But please note, our giveaways are for the US and Canada only, including Quebec. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get you some dice, Quebec, but you gotta meet me halfway here. Help support the channel by clicking the link below for 20% off of all non-subscription items. I will get dice to Quebec. I don't know how, and I don't know when.
I don't know if you've met very many French Canadians. They will not meet you halfway.
We will have them at the border waiting for you.
Just throw them over the border, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Take these guys.
Just put them in little bottles and float across
And
the
scream,
like,
Put them across like a Niagara Falls. We'll put them in a barrel.
Je me souviens. All right. Hey, check out our friends at Nine Realms Gaming. They hand make all their products from natural woods, create quality and affordable gaming accessories for all. Speaking of, we have some handmade, handcrafted accessories for all.
Would you look at those?
Oh, slap me and call me Susan. Aren't those beautiful?
Okay, Susan.
Thanks, Bob. So, hey, don't forget, go to their website at ninerealmsgaming.com and use the code Fabled42 to get 10% off your next purchase of something awesome like what we all have now, too. Without further ado, let chaos reign.
Is that my new intro?
It is now.
The chaos is reigning.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, our next sponsor, the amazing and wonderful Eric.
Griffin Co.
Isn't that so satisfying?
It is. I missed it.
We've all missed it.
Yeah, so Griffin Co. is our next sponsor, and they do all the 3D printed minis and terrain and stuff that you see on our fancy screen-a-majigs. And so I thought that I might come up with a couple of Griffin-based NPCs that you could possibly design and then have them printed by Griffin Co. And so without further ado, I'll get into the first one. There's only 3. Before anyone panics, I'm starting to learn. So the first one is Al Griffstein. Al is a male griffin pact of the Corporation warlock. His navy blue hip-length robe buttons in the front, a stark white shirt underneath with a long piece of silken material wrapped under his collar, tied in a precarious knot draped down his shirt button line, the end seemingly disappearing under his robe. He longs for the ascension to the summit of the ladder of his packed corporation. He's proficient in deception and stress, and his favorite spell is Aldrich Blast. Moving on. Next one is
Don't encourage him.
the next one is Edith.
You have to get the Prices Right one too, just so you can.
Edith Griffinsworth. Edith is a female griffin, school of the scribe wizard. She works as the keeper of tomes, and she allows select people to borrow tomes from her tower if they carry a cursed item known as the Card of Librarying. Working title. The card enables a willing patron to borrow a tome for an agreed upon amount of time. However, if you do not return the tome in a timely manner, your money purse is indebted to her for an increasing amount for every day that the tome is not returned.
It's called interest. Pay it, bitches.
She is proficient in investigation and the Griffy decimal system. And her favorite spell is Griffin Door.
Of course it is. Of course. Naturally.
Because I had to put it back in there.
It doesn't do anything.
And-
It's just a door with a griffin on it.
Okay.
It's a butler. He
It's
does
a
have
mystical door that appears on a wall. We've been over this. On a wall with a griffin next to it who stands there, and the only person that can open it is a griffin.
Are you on the list? I don't see your name on the list.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the griffin spell list. I have that document somewhere.
I've got a scroll somewhere here. Hold on.
I feel like Kree is going to be a bouncer of the said door at one point.
I know.
When she
at some
retires.
point.
The last
On
NPC that I
weekends.
have for you guys as I fill your world with griffin-based memorabilia is Griffian Miller. Griffian is a male circle of the land druid. He tends to the earth, turning it over and growing miniature plastic terrain and avatars, which he sells to humans in the neighboring cities. His long line of griffins have sold their wares at the Griffin Co. shop, which you can actually save 22% at on all of your orders when you speak the code word Fable42 at the checkout. He's proficient in nature and 3D printing, and his favorite spell is Speak with Humans, which is the Griffin version of Speak with Griffins, but he already speaks to griffins, so.
Ah.
Spell.
You humans are animals.
Oh my god.
That's it!
I love it. I love all of them.
You're
I need all
welcome.
of them in
You're
this
welcome
game.
for all of your new characters that you can add into your homebrew worlds.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Hello. Hi. How are all of you? Good evening. Don't forget to check out our awesome friends over at Underground Oracle. They create completely original 5th edition D&D content for both players and DMs, such as creatures, races, backgrounds, fighting styles, additional class archetypes, and much, much more that you can add to your gameplay experience. Check them out at undergroundoracle.com. Let's also give a shout out to our final sponsor for the evening, last but not least, Tailspire. Tailspire allows you to bring your favorite role-playing games to life and embark upon campaigns together with your friends, regardless of where you are in the world, using these amazing online digital maps. Anytime you see us using the digital maps here on Realms, we're using Tailspire. You can download them through Steam, so go check them out.
Awesome. Also, come by this Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific for the latest episode of Duke City Chronicles. And then come by and hang out with us.
Hang us, what?
It's actually somewhat befitting.
Oh no! What are we watching
Albuquerque's
this,
a weird place.
this Friday? For movie night at 6 p.m. Pacific, where we all can come out and watch some movies together. You do
watch
need
Hang 'em
Amazon
High.
Prime. Hang 'em high. Oh no! I jumped for it before it registered with it. Anyways, come by Friday. We'll be here.
So, this Friday's double feature is Hellraiser 1 and 2. I've never seen it, so this is my first
What?
time watching.
Really?
What?
Exactly.
Wow, you've never experienced the pinhead.
I haven't. And Pinhead is coming out to Dead by Daylight, so this is what's kind of instigating this transition.
Oh my god, it's fucking synergy.
So, if you are an Amazon Prime, a Twitch Prime member, subscriber, or a Patreon subscriber, you can gift luck and inspo to any of the players or the DM. So please go ahead and do that. Your help does assist or hinder the party through their
Let's throw that DM part in there.
interesting challenges. Also, we do have our monthly donation drive. It starts at 10 a.m. this Saturday, where I take some of the players through the Tower of Terror. So that should be a fun 10-hour event. So make sure to stick around with that. And that will be the last show that we will have for about a week when we go dark, when I am in transition, where I will be moving the studio from Oregon to Colorado. So that is what is coming. But I think, am I missing anything? I feel like I'm missing something.
Will your background look different in Colorado?
No, because it's digital.
Well, just ruin all of the magic.
Well, you know what's funny?
Would never hire you.
But Jay, you know what's funny? What you see right now, this is a Zoom digital background on my green screen, but I own this background, and I took a photo of it, and now I have it digitally as well. Anyway, so so disappointing. We're going off without a hitch.
An illusion on top of another illusion.
Yes, this is Inception.
It's doors all the way down.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and go through a Gryffindor, and we're gonna get ready for the next episode of the Realms of Ukodor.
Griffin
Spirit finger.
door.
Hidden away, a great power awaits. Muster your courage, it must not abate. Allies emboldened while evil retreats. With fate in your hand, the story's complete. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. Wisdom of ancients and stories untold. Whispers of riches and mountains of gold. In the face of defeat we will make our last stand. With the power you hold in the palm of your hand. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Magic and wonder around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours.
And welcome back. Last we left the party, they were still deep in the Gloomwood. The party finds themselves caught between two siren banshees. A large shadowed figure came rushing down the path towards Kiwin. As she was about to attack the shadowed creature, she heard a familiar voice. "Hey, kid." As her guard lowered, she saw Carrick rushing to her aid. Some quick words were exchanged before jumping into combat. The party worked on each one, trying to bring them down. They eventually took one of the creatures down, but at a great cost. Once the creature fell, its essence imploded and then exploded in the nearby area, taking down several of the party members. The group was able to regroup and take out the final creature. Needing some serious rest, they regrouped and took a long rest for the night. In the morning, they eventually ventured out of the forest. And once they were out, they noticed a very large creature's eyes looking back at them, standing maybe 200 feet tall in the woods. Kiwin attempted to talk to the creature, and its response was a very large uprooted tree flying towards the party, nearly hitting them. Gathering themselves after that, together they continued up the path towards the city of Latoul. What would you all like to do?
Are we shopping for tools?
Yeah, I guess. Have we made it to town yet?
No,
Or are we
you're still
en route?
you're still at least a day away.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
sick.
A day away. Good lord, I can taste the ale already.
when we left the forest, like what time of day was it?
I want to say it was midday. So
Okay.
you travel until night and then take a long rest, or travel through the night. You'd get there about midday the next day.
Well, Eric, where'd you come from?
Oh, well, we've been working with Orgul, and me and Neela went to go find out if the prison yards were still being used by Orgul, but it was empty. He's moved everything out. Don't know where he's at yet, but Nyla went back to tell Orgul and the rest of the group what's going on. I heard a tale of a description that could only be one person, so I knew to come this way. So Nyla went to go tell Orgul, and hopefully we can figure out what they're up to.
How is she? Is she okay? Is she safe?
Yeah, good.
So,
I would like to make a team vote. Is just thing I am thinking about. We all vote. We never go back to creepy forest ever again. Hands for yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
What if we gotta go through that way again? What other
fi-
options do we have?
we find different way, like
we could always go the opposite way around the globe and come up on the other end of the continent.
That's true. That seems
That's an
like it would
option.
be easier.
That's an option.
we could take boat. We could use teleport. There are many options.
Teleport.
I mean, theoretically.
Maybe the next time we go through it won't be so bad.
Yeah, but this time we made that really big tree really angry, so I don't really want to go back that direction.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it.
I think we should let sleeping trees lie.
I'm not waking up any trees.
You think he sleeps standing up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
I also
It
do not
seems
think
as
that she
though-
knows Awaken. Sorry, go ahead.
It just seems like that very large, very ticked off tree thing will remember a face, especially because we sort of flicked in the bees as we went away. So
Well, I did not do no such thing. All I said was thank you, and I kept on going. Y'all are the ones who burned its tree baby that it threw at us.
This is no way to trick baby.
I don't know if it was a baby
Yeah.
who threw it at us. You know,
I'm
Like,
just what
Seemed
I'm.
more like
It's
a
just
missile.
I
all
don't
right.
know
Well, I
much-
think y'all are focusing on the wrong part of what I said.
We are not supposed to focus on giant flying tree that almost impale people.
But you're focusing on the word baby, which was just a word that I used, but you're the ones who burned it, not me.
I'm doubting it threw an actual baby at us.
I'm going to continue walking.
What if
guess
he's
if you
so
consider-
evil that he was actually throwing babies at us?
that'd be a bad sort of dad. You
I
know,
mean-
I don't know much about
want to
parenthood.
go that way again.
Yeah, no.
Wouldn't a tree baby be a seed?
Well, compared to him, that might be a baby.
A sapling, but
Yeah.
wouldn't
Possibly
hurt.
Or a
pine cone.
twig.
He threw a toddler at us? That's still not good parenting.
No.
Terrible.
Look to Cree, inspo to whisper.
Oh, thanks, chat.
As Viago.
What are you talking about?
From now on, just say thanks, Viago.
Thanks, Viago.
Yeah.
Tiago. Feel lucky already.
What does that mean?
Where did it come from? What if Viago is just an omniscient god of this world, just bestowing luck and inspo as he walks through it?
He's like giant, but skipping around as
Yeah.
he does it.
Luck for you, inspo for you. Do you think there's any bandits or anything around? Can I do a perception check, I suppose? See
Sure,
if anything's
you can look
following
around.
us? Because I really want to roll my dice in my new dice tower.
Do it.
Oh, it's such a good sound.
As long as you're better than your passive.
I know. Yeah, I know. My passive is like, she's blind. It's a 17.
17. No, you don't see anyone in the vicinity.
Good. All right.
You see nothing.
You don't see anything now. All right. I can continue forward, I suppose.
What do we see in general? Like,
Yeah.
what's the terrain like?
So
How far
you
can we see?
you are kind of in a valley right now. You are on the northern road going you're east of the Pickvale Mountains. You have about a day's travel heading north. So you're kind of in a valley. So there's a mountain range on the right
Okay.
and on the left. There's trees and such, but it's mostly mountainous.
Like really tall mountains or
Yes.
ones? Okay. Okay.
Tell him what's living up there.
Mm-hmm.
If memory serves, we have ways to go between mountain valley and then coast and then town. So maybe we'd be okay if we stay to path. If memory serves me correctly, we are being in trouble when we leave path before.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever leave a path again. It's. I literally looked slightly to the right and then I was just lost. Awful. But yeah, stick on
You
the
were
path.
lost. You were lost by a few hundred feet or so.
I know. And it was literally like I blinked the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, done.
Is
We
great
can always-
metaphor.
We could always get you a backpack with one of those like leads that we can put around our wrists.
Well, I don't think I'll wander off normally, but you know, I'll be sticking to the path more often than not. But
Is-
But
I'm
wouldn't the
not saying
lead
it's
go
a
to
bad
you?
Me?
idea. Yeah,
Just be dragging Jasper.
That would be a
anyway.
sight.
I know.
That would be quite the sight.
Yeah. Sort of
And
like
if she
Yeah.
flies away, you know, and you just
Oh,
keep
yeah.
holding.
Little toddler just dangling from the thing.
with your feet going, it'll be lovely. Oh.
Is great metaphor for life. Or you get backpack with like small little like handholds and like Jasper or me can like hold on, or Krista, and we can like fly and
Yeah.
soar and death from above.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I'm normally more of a sort of up close sort of fighter, but raining death from above sounds fun.
Yeah, you could always launch me at him.
That's true. But then we're back to throwing small things, which again, not great to,
You
small,
didn't
to
have to
throw a
bring
small
up
being.
small. It was
Oh,
my
sorry.
idea.
Why
A
do
very
I keep getting this
normal-sized
Yoda
being.
vision?
No, is
Oh.
Like Jasper in the backpack?
is tactically learning from tree. It's the
Right.
tree maneuver.
Go over
You
there.
get mad, you throw baby at three, and Jasper is size of baby, and so it works.
Yeah,
What
not
are
the-
you all talking about right now?
I don't know. I
Throwing
think there's
babies?
something in the woods.
It sounds
how you-
it sounds like you're trying to put a saddle on Cree.
Hi. Yeah, not
Not
a
a
saddle.
saddle.
It's
of
more
a-
like baby Bjorn.
Like a baby Bjorn. A deadly baby Bjorn.
A Jasper carrier.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know how we were
Technically,
talking?
just tuck him in my belt.
Is Jasper dispenser?
Can everybody make a perception check for me?
Put your head back and a
dispenser.
Jasper comes.
My
comes out.
first
It's like
roll
it's like
in
a
the
Pez
9 realms.
dispenser of death.
Okay, wait. We're in the forest. I'm gonna use.
Perception?
Yes.
15.
15.
Okay. I just want to.
23 while I walk in front of everyone. talking nonsense.
27.
My passive is higher.
This was my first official role in our brand new 9 Realms gaming, and I got a natural 20.
Woo! Ringing
Thank you.
endorsement.
Okay.
Which was a total of
13.
29.
Got it. So as you all are walking down this path, you can see movement up in the hills, kind of leading up to the mountains. Nothing is coming near you. It's at least 200 feet away, but you do see movement. Some sort of humanoids are kind of pacing you on either side of the mountain.
Do they seem like they're like content to just kind of watch us for now?
They're not coming closer, so they are just keeping pace with you.
Something's afraid, but it's keeping an eye on us.
I can cast spell to spy back on them.
Sure.
I can cast clairvoyance.
Oh. Luck to Krista and inspo to Kirik.
Nice.
You.
Yeah, I'll cast clairvoyance.
Okay.
And I'll do a visual sensor that can go up to 10 miles, and I'll put it out there and it's invisible, so I'll go up there to see what I can see.
Okay. Give me a perception check with the eye.
And I can add my arcana to that.
Yes.
Can I make an intelligence perception check?
Yeah.
Sure.
Investisception.
And I can add every dice I've ever rolled.
Thank you, Kirik. 11.
After all that.
Wait, no, I'm gonna roll my inspo from the chat. Yay! 16.
16. So as you cast it, and it's kind of hovering around, and the little creatures, the humanoids that are running around, all have like darkish hoods over their heads, and they're just kind of peering around trees and looking above rocks. None of them seem to have any weapons, visible weapons on them. They're very curious.
Are they like Jasper Felix sized or like?
No, they're taller. They're
like whisper sized.
5-6 feet tall. Yeah.
Okay. Are they? You describe them as just like humanoids, like clothing, bald hair.
They have clothing on. You can't see any skin or anything. They have hoods over their heads.
Oh, hoods, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi there.
I'll relay that. No. Okay.
Oh boy.
Did you say how many there were?
Keewin's probably Keewin's way ahead of everyone.
In so many ways.
Just so everyone is aware.
Okay. So
Chris, did you mention how many there were?
You can't get a solid count because they keep disappearing and then reappearing.
Okay.
Over a dozen. Keewin, you wave and no one seems to pay attention.
Even after I said hi.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna keep walking.
Do you guys see all these creatures kind of keeping pace with us? Stalking us?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are medium sized, like Whisper or maybe Carrick, and they have black hoods. The obscure face is only mildly disturbing.
Do you?
What matters is who they're reporting to.
This is true.
Do we think they're part of that group?
The free people?
Thank you. I was like looking through my notes.
I mean, yeah, we're in their lands, and like we were told, they don't trust anyone, and we don't trust them. So, I mean, unless they start making any sort of moves, I think we're fine.
So can I move my sensor up ahead to scout out to see if there's like any like booby traps or like ambushes waiting for us?
Sure. I mean, I don't know if you would see a booby trap, but yeah, you can do another.
Well, no, I'm like, up the path, like specifically what I kind of
stick underneath a boulder,
like up where they. No, for real though, like up where they are to like, are they headed to a place like a choke point or a place where there's an ambush or like legit Wile E. Coyote kind of shenanigans?
You can give me another perception check.
Are we on like a path with woods?
This made me think about coyotes.
Yeah, you're on a path, like a normal road. It's not a path. This is a road, and it's like 50 feet off the road. It's all clear, and then there's trees, for a while, and then there's some hills, and then the hills get bigger to the mountains. These guys they're 200 feet away from you on either side, if not more.
Then I will just be like, BRB, and I'll run into the woods.
Ooh.
I got a 15.
15. No, I mean it actually opens up further down you go.
Are there
Where the
any?
hell is he scurrying off to?
It is fine 50% of time.
Yeah.
That's kind of accurate. Yeah.
I take notes.
Is that your data? Official data? Are there any animals around? Any birds? Any squirrels? Any creatures?
You can give me a nature check.
Thank you. Where's my nature? That would be... I'm bad at math. 21.
Sister Nature.
21.
I didn't know you guys spoke Furbolg.
There's not much, like many little creatures, but there are some squirrels and some birds in the distance.
I'd like to cast Speak with Animals with one of the squirrels.
Sure.
Okay. First level. Yep. It's a squirrel. Hi
Dog.
there. Sorry. Excuse me, I'm trying to... Hi. My name's Krista, and these are my friends, and we're just traveling through. Do you mind going and checking out these people in the hoods and telling me how many there are?
There are many.
Many. Do they live here? Have you seen them before?
Yeah, they live here.
Oh, okay. And you live here too?
Yes.
It's nice here. Do you know, are they like nice people, or what are they like?
He kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Okay. Do they kill things a lot? I mean, other than like food? Okay. Well, thanks. And you have a good day.
And he puts his little paws out.
Tips.
Yes. I will scrounge into my bag, and I don't think I have any nuts on me at the moment. I have like a little bit of jerky and some crumbled scone. So I'll put some scone in its little claw paw.
He looks at it and he walks away. And then scurries away.
Squirrel busker.
I didn't get much from the squirrel, but I tried.
The squirrel doesn't have a very high opinion of the people in hoods.
No, didn't have much to say. Nothing more than I think Felix already kind of has got for us.
Fair enough. Continue on.
I'm at least useful as squirrel.
As long as we keep moving, that's really the point.
What are you doing, Jasper?
Sneaking up on him. Like I'll take a wide curve through the
So
woods.
you're climbing up the mountain?
There's woods in there.
There's woods and then there's mountain, and they're up on the mountains.
That's more than 200 feet, though.
The mountain range is 200 feet, but they are high off the ground.
So way more than 200 feet. Like,
no, they're 200 feet, but they're just elevated off the ground.
Okay. So the hypotenuse is 200
Yes.
feet.
The high part.
Okay. I need to do my Pythagorean theorem.
So you're gonna climb up the hill, up the side of the mountain.
Yeah,
to get
I
up?
just want to, like, I don't want to attack them or anything, but I kind of want to get an eye on what they're doing.
Okay. You give me a stealth check.
Oof, that's so satisfying. That's a natural 2, so 19.
19. Okay. You get close, and once you get close, they're kind of like looking around, and then they kind of scurry and disappear. But give me a perception check as you were getting close.
Natural 3, 20.
Okay. As you take a glance at them as they begin to scurry, you can't get a good look on what they are, but they are humanoid. They're all wrapped up in whatever their skin is protected or what have you. They don't have any tools or even weapons on them. They're just they look curious.
Okay, like Jawas.
Kinda.
That act like sand people.
Right.
Not like sand people.
All right, I'll make my way back.
Okay.
And let everyone know.
They're pretty flighty. They even saw me coming. Didn't really like have any weapons or anything that I could see. With their hoods and stuff, they were still covered up. I couldn't really see much about them. They scare easy, but they may return, and in greater numbers.
They do live here. The squirrel did tell me that much, that this is their territory, and this is where they, usually reside.
Wait, there's a squirrel person now?
Not much of a person, just a squirrel. Mm-hmm. We had a chat. It was very brief. I don't know if they like scones or not.
How could you not like... No, never mind. That's not...
I know. Mm-hmm.
What do we want to do?
Well, I mean, if they're not coming down to hurt us, there's no point going up there to hurt them. So
I could fireball them.
That why?
I don't think so.
Just in case.
Nah, if I'm sure, we'll see or hear him coming.
I say, whisper.
Oh, we probably should catch up to Kiwin. She's kind of far ahead of us.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh God, is that her, the little black dot?
Oh no!
Oh no!
I wouldn't say she's that far away.
Just been walking the whole time.
Yeah, let's just keep on guard. If anybody sees anything, just make sure to let everyone else know. I mean,
sure, it's just some free people, looking to see who's coming through their lands and all. And
do we know much about the free peoples?
You guys can do a history check for me if you want.
Wants to know they're free.
Ooh,
16.
that was pretty good. L'histoire, 24.
16.
18.
Anybody else?
Ah,
I'm bad at history.
I didn't roll it, so I didn't know.
No, you don't have to roll. I'm just asking.
Just assume you don't know.
Yeah, I don't read very often.
Duh.
Well, of all the people, Carrick would probably actually know more.
Well, should I roll something then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I mean, I have a 0 and I still roll a 16. So.
Rolling the
I have a
history.
-2.
Oh, it's a -1. It's 12.
12. Okay. So nothing comes to mind, Carrick, but everyone else who has either read about this area in books or you've heard about hearsay, I don't think any of you have traveled through this area. The free people is just that. It's not even like a culture of people. It's the whole region. They're just free. There are normal towns and normal commerce and things like that, and there are a lot of people that live in the woods. There are several different forests and woods in the land, but essentially they just don't have a governance. They don't have anyone pulling the strings.
Mm-hmm.
But there's that being said, there's not a whole lot of law out here either. So it's kind of the Wild West in that regard.
I think
there's
these
probably
people are
nobody-
just kind of what it says on the tin. There's people and there's free.
Yeah.
This is a thing that cuts both ways, but okay. So no organized organization that can kill us, but then there could be disorganized organization that could kill us. So yeah, this is good.
As long as they're not affiliated with somebody that we're at war with.
I do not think they do affiliations.
Right. We just
So-
keep moving, we'll be fine.
Yep. We will keep moving.
I had this friend of mine named Dory used to say, just keep swimming.
Okay.
Beautiful
Can everybody
Or
give
keep
me
flying.
Or flying. Moving,
Perception
how about
checks.
that?
What was that, Chris?
Perception
I-
checks, please.
I assume we're walking and talking.
Yes. I mean, unless you
yeah.
guys tell me you stop, you guys are walking and talking.
Yeah.
20.
19.
And a nat
18.
1.
18.
5.
11.
Cree, reroll that one.
Oh, thanks.
See things,
Did 5
Cree.
that time, so 9.
Way better.
She's slightly gooder.
3 times better.
Slightly gooder. So you all travel for the better part of the afternoon, and you do notice the sun is starting to go down, and this path is pretty much as far as your eyes can see. It is very... the path itself is very monotonous all the way down. It is trees on both sides, mountains, kind of plateaus, more trees. It's just literally the same landscape on both sides for as long as you can see. But the sun is starting to go down.
Maybe we need to find somewhere to set up camp.
This is a good idea, unless we want to keep moving and travel through night, but have harrowing experience in forest, so maybe sleep is a good thing.
I'm fine with either.
Oh, I forgot. I've been riding Harry all this time.
You snuck up on them on a hyena?
Yes.
That's
why they
hyena.
The whole time Harry's giggling.
Hard to keep it in. Yeah, why don't we make camp? I mean, there's no point in getting exhausted. Exhausted.
This is a good idea. Okay, we will make camp then.
Sorry.
Yeah, Keewan's already in town.
she left
She already-
us in the dust.
She already crossed the sea.
She's
Keewan's like one of the mall walkers, just like speed walking.
yeah.
No, I think Keewan would be like, oh,
In the
look
Terra
at that
Wolf.
flower. Like, it just like looks
Yeah.
at the flower, like
Right,
picks
so we've
up a
been catching
rock,
up.
and it's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
looking at a rock.
Yeah.
So
Whenever
you,
anything interesting.
you all take some time, you set up camp. Are you setting it on the road or just off the road, or where you want to set it up?
I would suggest just off the road.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in the trees.
Right in the center.
Easy enough.
Blocking all traffic.
We should definitely be, not completely in the traffic. And I'll cast alarm once we set up camp.
Nobody likes a double Parker.
This is true.
Unless it's really cold.
Krista, you are casting an alarm, yes?
Yes, I am. 30 feet.
Is it the quiet, sneaky alarm or the loud, dangle, dangle, dangle alarm?
No, it's a mental alert. It'll just let me know. It'll...
Okay, I will cast the dangle, dangle, dangle alarm.
And how far out?
Is also 30 feet.
Got it. So it's like right at outside of your camp, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you guys like to do before you go down for the night?
Does anybody have anything that needs identifying?
Well, we have the the turtle potions. I'm having a hard time.
I'm sorry. The
Turd, what?
No.
Where I found this polished turd, and I suppose we should look into
You
it.
have my attention now,
reflection.
Krieg. Go ahead.
The turtle potion. It's hard to say those words next to each other.
Turtle potion.
Yeah, remember the special healing one?
That's what she said. The turtle version.
The turtle potion.
Turtle potion.
Oh God.
Turtle potion.
It was a long
Sport,
day.
sport.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking about the Muppets right now.
Yeah.
exactly.
Schmarsky,
Put the
dursky,
hot
bursky.
doggy in the book.
Yeah.
Okay. Then so Chris, the way you've been doing this is you've been allowing me to like do like small batches of things, I guess.
Sure.
Or more than one thing.
Push
So-
a bunch of junk into the center.
Yeah, like I'll make the circle and chalk on on a stone and get all the turdy birdie in the middle and then cast identify if that's okay. And I
On the
will
healing potion, sure.
on the healing potions, the ones that I marked in my inventory as not sus at all, do not drink this.
I remember that one.
Yeah, where is it?
Norio's turtle potion.
Turtle potion. Not sus at all, do not drink. Yes. That's what I want to cast identify on.
Sure. Anybody else doing anything else?
Whisper probably would watch Felix do this, just to see his process. He might comment, but
Yeah. And the verbal components are smirshki, burshki, durshki.
Krista is sitting cross-legged with her new bow, and she's picked up some greenery and foliage and things, and she's just like inspecting it and admiring it and kind of personalizing it and wrapping it with some vines and some things, maybe casting druidcraft on it and like personalizing it to fit her aesthetic, which will be lots of green and maybe little spurts of white flowers and things like that.
Good.
And she's hanging out by the fire.
Anybody else?
Cleaning weapons, things like that.
Okay. So you take some time, and they are healing potions.
Okay.
Standard.
I'm just gonna say my goodbyes to Harry. I know he's gonna be gone soon. I'll get Kiwin, come say goodbye. We didn't get to last time, but we can be with him till he goes this time.
I mean, you
Give
act
us
like
bitches.
he's not dying, is he?
No, he'll just fade away.
Oh.
Until he comes back. Everyone can come back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he came back before.
So
But, you think someone's dead, they come back. Everyone
Yes.
everyone I've seen die has come back.
Then the pattern seems to be true.
I'm just gonna continue to pet Harry while everyone looks at me weird.
So,
Until the data proves otherwise.
everybody who
I really want to say something, but I feel like I'm still casting my spell, so I'm not.
everybody who has a turtle healing potion, still leave it labeled turtle healing potion. They are healing potions. It's not my healing potion mimic, if that's what you're worried about. It's a random property healing potion, and that's all I'm gonna say. But it is.
dear.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about the mimic. I was worried about
Yeah.
other shenanigans.
I mean, you should be worried about the mimic. It's probably the worst thing I've ever made ever.
So maybe if I take it and I find out that I'm allergic to that one component, instead of healing, I die or I break out in hives.
I can do scotch test on the skin to make sure you're okay.
Scratch test.
Okay, no, it's okay. I'll just take my chance. I like living life on the edge,
So what's everyone allergic to?
Yeah, I know.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
Sharp metal, blunt wood, fire.
Love.
No, I'm not
Ouch.
allergic to love.
Luckinen Kiwin.
Thank you.
Jasper, I want to go sleep.
Sleeping thing.
Okay.
Okay. who would like to take watch?
I'll take one.
Okay, I'll take a watch at some point.
Okay. So, Carrick and Whisper.
That's right. It's always with Whisper.
It's always with Whisper. Yeah.
Viago is he's doing his carving and he's very, very focused, but eventually he kind of falls into his trance sleep. Anything you guys want to talk about during your watch?
Just stare at each other.
Whisper just stares at him. What?
And that's the thing is, like, I wanted to say that it's awkward, but it's just not with him. He just he's just there. You know what I mean? It's weird.
But not awkward.
In my head canon, you're both there over the fire, both whittling and just looking at each other.
Yeah, unbroken eye contact while whittling.
It's like that
whittling
old couple
sounds.
that's been together forever. They don't even have to talk.
We could
Eventually.
talk or not talk and always have something to not talk about.
Right.
You know
Very
that's when the
separated.
friendship's good, though. You know, like you can sit in silence without the awkwardness. Like that's like good bond. Good bond.
Yeah.
Whittling intensifies.
Yeah.
Can you
They
guys
just trade whittling at one
both
point.
give me a perception check?
Oh,
Can I
God,
just
mine was like
give
an
him advantage. I have a +1, so Whisper's there. He's just not very good at being.
Yeah, and sadly,
Mine.
mine was like an 8.
So you're helping Carrick, so he has advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys are both out. I want to help him.
Help anybody. 22.
There we go. I couldn't even get a 22 if I
Thanks
rolled
for
a
the
nat
help,
20.
Whisper.
So with the 22, the night goes with no issues. You hear some sticks kind of cracking off in the distance. Could be raccoons. It could be anything.
I assume it's our friends.
Could be your friends. But nothing seems to bother you.
Really attracted to the glowing shield that is absolutely glowing.
Sure.
Just to make that aware.
Who's got second watch?
I do.
Okay.
Well, Whisper, it's always a pleasure.
Oh yes,
I'm gonna hit the rack.
Okay.
I'm gonna like while I'm hanging out, checking out my bow. I'm gonna start also slowly pull out like a comb and start slowly working at this ratted mess of my hair. Just see if I can get the tangles out.
Which looks very nice. Oh,
Right.
actually, no, I'm asleep. It's gone.
Oh, so maybe that's why I remember. Ooh, this.
One luck to Whisper, inspo to Jasper.
Krista, you look like you got a bad case of bed hair.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
How did that get
we
there?
need to work. Actually, this would be an opportune time to teach you how to braid. I just got to get this out first. This is really bad. It's terrible.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Gladly. Ooh, this is a terrible roll.
20?
Oh,
Oh,
are you helping
Krista
her?
or? Oh, I just rolled. Sorry.
Krista, what'd you get?
I'm gonna leave that roll. I'm gonna do that was a 2 with a total of 11.
11. Okay. Whisper, you see Krista trying to unknot her hair, and she's doing a terrible job at it. And maybe you're not great at braiding her hair, but you are good at untying knots. So you go and you help her pull the knots out of her hair, and you take about a half an hour, and you get the knots out. Luck and inspo to Kiwin.
That was pretty amazing seeing Carrick. He literally came through the mist in the middle of the battle. That was cool. It was quite the entrance.
Oh yes, definitely. Krista.
Whisper.
I've been thinking, cause I kind of don't sleep, that maybe from all of you, while we're on watch, I can learn something from you. Just whatever you're good at. What are you good at, Krista?
That's brilliant. That's a brilliant idea. And I'm sure we have so much to share with you, and you soak everything up so quickly. Well, one thing I'm really good at that I haven't done in a while is I love to play my flute. So do you think it'll wake anybody up? Do you like music?
Yeah, I liked it when we were at the festival thingy.
Yeah. Okay, so dancing's next, but first we have to start with the music. And then, so first I'll play you one of my favorite songs that my grandmother taught me when I was really, really little. It's one of my favorite ones to play. And I'll play my song for Whisper.
We'll wait.
Oh no!
How does it go?
I can't even whistle very good, right?
Okay. Do a performance check.
Thank you.
She plays it so quietly.
One with a total of 3.
It's the
sounds
worst
really
thing you've
good,
ever
Krista.
heard.
Yeah, Whispered has no idea, so he thinks that he loves it.
I think that's how the song sounds. So. Maybe you're trying to like play it softly, but like because you can't hit all the notes properly to not wake everybody up. So
It's like that flute version of My Heart Will Go On.
Oh my god. Can you guys make perception checks for me?
advantage
Oh,
to
not me.
Krista.
I'm asleep.
I get advantage. Oh, well, I got a natural 20. We'll do
Better than the other way
29.
around.
29. It does sound like there are things out in the woods. You are hearing some leaves crackle and some sticks break. But
They
nothing
might like your music.
nothing too close.
Is a good song. I mean, I understand that we're in their area, but I don't really like being watched, and I know that we're being watched. I just have that feeling.
Well, Jasper said they were curious, right?
Yeah. I mean, curious is fine. Curious is fine. I'm curious back. What they're like. What it's like to be part of the free people and what that means. You're kind of now like a free person, being able to try new things and, you know, experience things you haven't before and make all these new choices.
Oh, yeah. I never really thought about it that way, but yeah, kind of.
All right, now your turn. Then I hand him the flute.
Oh no.
Just go where you're, just sit into it. I don't know.
Are you proficient in performance
Oh no.
or any instruments at all? Go ahead and do it with disadvantage, please. Performance check.
We're quite the
I still
duo.
got a +5, so hopefully.
Technically.
I rolled a nat 20 and a 5, so a 10.
Wow.
No?
So, like the first 3 or 4 notes sound like amazing, and then it takes a turn, and he's just going do 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 do. I need you guys to make perception checks with disadvantage now, because the sound is just so bad.
Technically, he's replicating what he just heard, right?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I rolled 13 both times. How random is that?
19 and a 15, so 16.
16.
So that's a 22.
22. So 22 will do it. You notice quite a few of those figures. So the glow from Kiwin's shield kind of emanates, and I'm assuming you guys have a fire. You can kind of see on the edge of that light line, you see a couple of those creatures that are kind of looking at you. And with the 22, 21 was the DC, you see that the faces are plain. No eyes, no nose, no mouth, just straight and white. And they're kind of...
Do they seem to be hostile or just curious?
There's quite a few, and they're kind of curious. but they're very close.
Do I know how many?
Give me another perception check.
Just standard.
Yeah, Whisper's just jamming.
15.
15. You can see at least 8, but you feel like there are more.
Greater numbers, I told you.
Hey, Whisper.
Like a snake player for free people.
I know our song's good, but I didn't expect this big an audience at this hour.
Oh.
So something else that you notice, Krista, is they're standing right outside of the alarm spell, and they're looking down at it. They're kind of moving in that weird space. Now, the alarm spell, it's just a piece of string, correct? Like a tripwire.
It's kind of like, I think the way that I see it is like an invisible tripwire.
So if someone knew it was there, they could step over it, correct? That's the way that I read it.
It says it's a 20-foot cube.
So you use the wire to set out your boundary, but then it becomes almost like a force field. So
Like
if
a force field.
you
Got it.
cross
Okay.
through it,
That's what I was trying to clarify.
that's what I always thought it was. So.
I would think if they crossed it at all, they set it off, right?
Possibly.
I mean, I would think even if
you're
they came
saying
down up
something,
over it.
Jason,
Yeah.
we can't hear you.
You're muted.
I'm agreeing with you. They can't step over it. They will set it off.
Got it. So they would know that. In Soda Carrot.
Who else is like closest to where we are? I think I want to wake somebody else up.
I mean, you're all in the same area. I mean, you're all right there within that.
And the clingy's going off, right? So it's like an alarm clock.
No, it hasn't yet.
They haven't.
Oh, okay.
They haven't triggered it yet.
But she wants to wake somebody up.
Yeah. If you look over at Felix and Jasper, it's the usual formation.
Does anybody want to volunteer who I wake up? Who's ever closest
I
to my
mean,
left?
I mean,
Wake
Okay.
up who you want.
for the purposes of
Whoever you
chaos,
like.
you should wake up us.
I take my flute from Whisper and then kind of nudge and poke Felix.
What? Speak.
Felix,
What?
we've got company.
Tell them to come back later.
Yeah, they weren't invited either way, but we got quite a few and
More than
kind of
6.
closing in.
Yep.
Eyes wide open. Stand up. Jasper! Grab the shirt. Jasper!
So,
Fire in the hole! And I fire off.
oh my god, what are you pointing at?
Like, I would have just gone, like, straight up.
Straight up,
arcing. Well, not straight up, like,
straight out.
yes, but on an upward arc.
Roll it. Roll a d20.
Oh no.
Told you not to wake me like that.
That's a D20, is that what you said?
Yeah,
14
14. Okay.
as a straight roll.
Yeah, just straight roll. If we would have got the same number, you would have shot one of them. But this explode. What? No, it's a crossbow.
It's a crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking like boomstick, but then like, why would I give
No,
you
not
a
my
boomstick?
fireball. Like, that's...
So as the crossbow bolt shoots out, those of you who are awake, you see those figures, 8 or so figures, tall with these trench coats or whatever, and you watch as they open up, and you see 3 little dudes jumping out of them with all straight masks. Doinga! And there's probably 24 of them now surrounding you all. They have all little spears.
They are Jawas.
Chris is gonna immediately fly, like, to be above and a little bit elevated, right in the center, bow in hand, like around everybody.
I tell Jasper, razzle dazzle, and I'll cast pyrotechnics. That extinguishes our fire, and the fire explodes in a dazzling display of colors. and each creature within 10 feet has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded till the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And I will assist with prestidigitation, and I will just make like little.
Does that mean
fireworks.
that means you guys too have to make that save?
Well, my intention is that we looked away because we knew it was coming
And everyone else has their eyes closed still, right?
because they're
Cast it
asleep.
like this.
Well, they were yelling relatively loud, so
Yeah, I was just saying.
I think we all
I'm
will.
thinking.
we'll say that the
waking
flash
up.
and the yelling all happens simultaneously.
Even if it doesn't, I stand by my statement.
That's fine. There's this explosion of just light, and you see that none of these creatures seem to be fazed by it at all. And still, and then Felix, you see that they all have just like white, flat faces.
Ah, what was all that? What now? Ah! Oh, I hate this. And I'm gonna draw my sword and just kind of look intimidating. Like, come at me, little ones. Come on.
Does there seem to be a leader, or are they all kind of just in group together?
It's you don't see anyone that looks different. When Creed does that, you see them kind of like jump on each other's shoulders, and they make like a bigger version of themselves, and they're like,
Oh my god. They're transformers.
Chris is gonna be like, careful! Back up. What do you guys want? Stay away.
I'd like to cast Calm Emotions.
Sure.
So I need everyone in a 20-foot radius
Chill out.
of like the biggest cluster of them to make a charisma saving throw.
All of us included.
is
Everyone in that radius.
Let me look at calm emotions real quick.
I don't know
This
if I
is
need it or
stage.
not.
Well, I failed that.
Mm-hmm.
I got like a
Who's in it?
4. I don't have any charisma.
I was about 12 feet off the ground in the center. Would that have hit me, Kiwin?
20-foot radius, yeah.
I imagine unless you're like sleeping on the edge of the camp.
Yeah, everybody gets
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
So
18.
20. Although with
17 is the DC.
Okay.
Ah, just missed it.
so
Oh
some,
no!
so some of them fail, but it seems to have no effect on them
Why?
because they can't be charmed.
Is it a charm?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it
You
saving?
suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Okay.
I mean, they're not in a they're aggressive, but they're not being in an offensive stand. They're in like a defensive stance. If that makes any sense.
Does anybody speak Pygmy?
Not unless they're animals.
Whoa,
Kiwin,
whoa.
if I failed that, I just, what does that do to Krista? Just
You're
calms her.
calm.
Just
Chills
literally,
out.
just calm. Cool.
Yeah.
Just, okay, guys. Like,
This is life threatening, but it's okay.
You know? Life
We're
has to
just
end at
chilling.
some point, you know? Wi-Fi.
what's your name? Oh wait, you have no face. You have no mouth.
How do they even see us?
Yeah.
So they're just kind of standing there and still doing that same curious motions.
I think they can see my alarm barrier. I don't know how. They seem to be aware of it.
Does anybody have tongues?
Can we
or-
tell what language they're speaking?
You guys can do an intelligence or a history check, but I don't think so.
9.
17.
Oi. A 2.
Yeah, I got 6, but I mean, I just was
15?
curious if anyone, like, if you could tell us what language it is. If anyone like had, could speak it, we could try and
It
figure
is
out
not
what.
a known language.
Meanwhile, Krista, because she's calm now, is gonna just kind of float down, pick up her flute.
I mean, I would have dismissed that. If it didn't work on the creatures, I'm not gonna hold it because it's
Durka, Durka.
concentration.
Jasper was slightly less anxious, and now it's back.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna go back to
Relax
playing
for
my
a
flute.
second.
Just
I
Um,
guess we keep moving now. I
Uh,
don't like these little guys.
Well,
We-
they have us surrounded.
Should I shoot one? I can shoot
No.
one.
This is in the middle of your
No.
long rest, by the way.
Yeah.
I can shoot one.
I don't think shooting one.
I
Hello.
can shoot all of them.
Oh, wait.
Hello, small things. Anybody speak common? What's a
Yeah, but common here is orc, isn't it?
You gotta
Yeah.
work on your pronunciation.
Right back at you, little faceless thing. Look,
You
we're
just sound so nasally.
we're not here to harm you or anything. You just gave us a fright. We're chill. We're chill folks.
What do we do? Offer him food? I don't even see a mouth.
I don't know. Maybe? Anybody got a scone and a stick?
Got some jerky.
My
Toss out some jerky.
My music, like, I don't know if it was the music or just because we're here, but
Maybe.
I'm gonna like practice and like do a little test play of my terrible flute playing. Hey,
I think I know what brought him in.
I'm gonna. Are they literally like there's one all the way around?
Almost, yeah.
I'd like to.
Well,
I'd like-
I want.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I want to bamf Rabbit in, and I'll send him out through a gap and see if they start chasing him or see if they start being aggressive towards him. And if they do, I'm just gonna bamf him straight back.
So as he starts to like, is he wearing his ears?
Yes.
As he starts, is he hopping or is he running?
No, he's running.
Okay. So he's scurrying through, and a couple of them are looking with the back part of the staff. They're like lightly poking.
So they look more scared of him than anything. Like,
I'm confused
because they don't know what it is.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull him back.
Okay.
I'd like to cast sending to one of them.
Okay.
Because as long as it has an intelligence score of 1, it can understand the meaning of my message.
perfect.
Hi. Good evening, morning. I don't know what time it is. Did y'all want something? Maybe something to eat, or what can we do for you?
Let me.
Can't tell if this is roleplay or Chris trying to figure out what to do.
It's a combination of both.
Dissonant whispers.
They all turn. They all turn to
Whisper
one another.
whispers.
Yeah. Whisper. Can you do anything? Do you know like tongues or telepathy or anything?
If so, it understands the meaning of your message, but it does not mean it understands.
But it says the creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you, blah, 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 and can answer in a like manner immediately.
Correct, but it doesn't speak your language, so it would answer in its language.
Would
Right.
that have the same reflection back, though?
Right, but I have an intelligence of 1 or higher, right? I have an
So you would know
intelligence
the
of
gist.
10, so I would be able to understand its meaning because it can respond like.
Yeah, but in meaning though, it would be like you mean it no harm, and it would kind of understand that you're being friendly, and you would understand he would have like a friendly-ish response, right?
Yeah, so she shouldn't. So if it can respond in like manner, does that mean that she would understand its meaning, if not the
Right.
words?
It's
To understand
intention.
the tension, yeah, the intention.
The intention.
Correct, but like if Kiwan asked if he wanted scones and he said yes, neither one of them would know. You know what I mean? You don't know what she's saying. You just know that she's being kind and she's being calm.
Right. So I think I'm
friendly.
just waiting for the response.
Got it.
Yeah, like maybe sends an emotion or something.
What did you say again? Sorry, I was reading the thing.
I was asking if they needed anything, if they wanted food, or what we could do for them.
So the one that you respond to, you see him looking around. He responds, confusion, I guess, would be the feeling and emotion that you would pick up from him.
Are they trying to warn us?
I would cast sending again and just tell them, like, we're not here to hurt them. We're just resting and we'll be on our way in the morning.
Are you doing anything else than just the mind thing? Are you doing any hand motions or
I think I would do, like, you know, like calming hand motions. Like, we're just going to rest. We're just going to leave in the morning.
Okay.
Maybe I'll make a sun, like, the sun rises. We
Sleep.
leave.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
I don't think I'm trying to persuade. I think I'm just trying to tell. 15.
15.
I mean, I really don't think I'm trying to persuade anything. I'm just trying to get the point across.
Well, yeah, but you're that's kind of the same thing. Do you have another pitch of anything else that you would?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
telling them what we're doing.
Sure,
That's
but
it.
there's not a telling ability check. It's like persuading. You're trying to convince them, right? That you guys are good. We don't want any, right?
Tell them
I
Shaka when we
don't-
both go.
He hands his spear to one of the other ones, and walks over the alarm space and walks towards Kiwi.
Can I turn it off?
I'm gonna
Kiwi's
hand
thing is
over
really loud.
some.
Or Felix is really loud, right?
Yeah. This is Wrangle Jangle.
I'm gonna hand some scone.
Scone.
Mm-hmm.
How can it eat it?
Take a bite of it. And
Maybe show him?
then so curious.
I'm gonna have one, and I'm gonna start eating another scone, like while I'm handing out his scone.
Are you doing or saying anything?
No. Mmm. Yum.
That's all you're doing. You're just holding it
Yeah.
out.
Pointing and then
Like
pointing
just
them
just
out.
like you would with a wild animal, just waiting patiently for them to come. She's done this quite a bit with rabbits in the swamp.
I need you to make a dex save real quick.
Okay. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You watch in an instant a mouth somewhat appears with just thousands of little like sharp or barbed teeth, and it opens up and he lunges towards your hand and grabs the scone and then closes
Oh my God, it's like Fizzgig.
and closes with an instant. And he starts to like
He
slowly
was.
walk.
Everybody likes the stones. They're always a hit.
I would like to dump out my chest of preserving scones to them. I'll make more, y'all.
And they all like rush the pile of things, and just you're seeing like dust and things fly around, and they all grab these little. These are very, very tiny creatures. They're about the same size as Krista.
The Ewoks.
and they grab all the things. And then you see like this really weird toothy smile, and then they all scurry off into the woods.
You guys, this is what I'm telling you guys. You just give them the benefit of the doubt, and you can be friends with anything. They're not here to hurt us. They were just hungry.
That was
Yeah,
deeply
until they-
unsettling.
That was a trip.
It was the cutest thing I think I've ever seen.
What about when they come back for more?
We'll be gone.
Yeah, that's a. Yeah. Anybody else still feel like sleeping after that?
Yes.
So much.
That was strange. Did you guys see how their face just...
Yeah.
It wasn't there, and then it was there, and that was a lot of teeth.
It's a lot of
Whoa.
teeth.
Yeah. When it split open, that was real nightmare.
There was like
fuel.
rows upon...
Yeah, I thought he was gonna take your hand, Kiwin, but
Mm-hmm.
I
surprisingly
wasn't
good aim.
worried.
He kept looking around when he was talking to us to start, though, as if there was somebody else watching.
You think?
The other creatures, you saw them all appear.
There was a lot.
There were a lot.
And were they standing on top of each other to make themselves look bigger? Is that
They
what that
were.
was?
So what you saw, and there's some of them are still there. So they've taken off and they've taken
Oh.
things, but the bipedal outfits that were there are still standing upright. So they had jumped out of whatever those suits are.
I'm gonna
Wait,
go inspect in a
suits?
suit. I'm gonna go inspect
Somebody
in a
starches
suit.
that.
It's the helmed horror.
What is this thing? I'm gonna go look at it.
It's like give me an investigation check.
I'll go with her.
Yeah,
I thought they literally were pulling like some like labyrinth jazz and like just doing acrobatics and sitting on each other's
19.
shoulders.
19. It is kind of like an upgraded version of 3 kobolds in a jacket sort of thing, but it's standalone. So there are little feet, and they're like little sticks inside the sleeves that operate the hands. It's somewhat sophisticated.
I want to kind of get in it, be like, Jasper, come over here, get in the bottom.
Why do I gotta be in the bottom?
You could be in the middle. I just thought you might like to have the control.
Why can't I be in the top?
Cause I want to be in the top.
But I wear the top hat.
I could borrow your hat.
You can't both be the top.
No, you can't.
You can be the top next time. Who wants to be our
I've
third?
heard that before.
Well,
Yes.
I will be.
So we're
third.
gonna be over there playing with the suit.
Okay.
Me and Jasper fighting over who's the top.
Just arguing.
So you guys are doing that for a few minutes anyway. Are you guys going back to sleep to finish the long rest?
Yes.
I am.
Bree,
Yeah.
before you go to bed, can you check to make sure we still have the box?
Oh yeah. Jeez. And I'll check my bag of holding. I should still have it in there.
For what box?
The
one we
special
have to
mission
deliver
box.
to Scrag.
Oh, got it.
The whole reason that we're here.
Yeah, fine.
It's missing. No, I'm kidding. No, it's there.
No.
Steven, little faceless. No. All right. Yep. No, still got it. We're good. Put it back.
Okay. And who's gonna take that third watch?
I guess I will.
Okay.
I'm up already. I don't think I'll ever sleep again after seeing that terrible little smile on that thing's face. Yeah. And I will just sit here and quietly wait for the small things to come back and get their,
And
Nutshell
those
suit.
were my version of chewingos. That's an actual thing.
Yeah.
They don't speak though at all, but mine do because it's fun. And I just like saying chewinga.
Yeah.
Scones.
Yeah. You have to teach them a new word.
Go ahead and give me a quick perception check.
With advantage.
They have a new deity now.
Oh, nice.
The Almighty Scone.
Better.
Well, no, it's like a red-headed lady. Scones.
Her whole body's made of scones.
I have to
I
make
love it.
more scones. I gave all my
The next time we come through, it's the
no.
suit filled with scones, and then like red red
It's
leaves
the new
for the hair.
deity, the scone
The
deity.
new deity, the scone goddess.
Pillsbury scone boy.
But they don't know the recipe, so they're these like rock hard, like
Oh my
They're
god.
Like,
just
not
rocks. It's rocks painted
rocks.
like scones.
14.
14. Yeah, your watch goes with no issue. The morning does come. You all do get the effects of a long rest. A little traumatic, but long rest nonetheless. When you guys do wake up, it is drizzling a little bit outside, but the day is yours. You have about a half day of travel before getting to the city.
Packing up and heading out.
Can we figure out how to make the suit walk? I want to figure out.
please.
You can try.
Yes.
I'll
I
help.
will try.
Okay.
With advantage, apparently.
What's the order?
What's the order?
Can we roll for it?
Well, I'm trying
Can
to
we
figure
roll?
out how it, like, the mechanics of it.
I mean, it's just like stilts. So
Oh, well, if
Yeah.
I'm investigating it, I guess I'm controlling it.
So, for
wherever the
for
controls
you
are.
guys, it would be like you guys could probably get away with doing 2 of you, and not 3, but all 3 could fit in there as well because they are smaller. So since Jasper and Felix are a little bit bigger, it could just be. So essentially, it could be Jasper and Krista, Felix and Krista, or all 3 of you could fit in this thing.
I'll let it
We're
be.
all.
I'll let it
okay.
be Krista and Jasper. I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay.
So if I'm controlling it, does that mean I'm at the bottom so that I can?
Yeah. So then she would be
What's the mechanics?
standing on your shoulders.
Okay.
So Chris,
You're a
like, what-
power
And I
bottom.
like open the jacket to keep an eye out, like where I'm going.
There are buttons that you can peek through.
what's the illusion it's trying to create?
Makes him just like what kobolds would do. It makes him look like a
It lets them get into R-rated movies. Is it the idea?
sure. Makes him look like a human, and not a little elemental tribal person.
Okay.
You can just hear Jasper making these noises as it moves.
So the interesting thing, as you guys are watching this, and as you two are starting to operate it, it moves very fluidly. So Jasper, right where your feet are is kind of where the knees are. So as you're walking, it actually looks and walks like a person. And Krista, as you're moving the arms, same thing. Like you can see that it doesn't do individual finger things. It kind of does like the G.I. Joe hand grab thing.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Not like this, but like hand grab or whatever. So it's like a little the claw toy. You put your
Yeah.
hand in it and you squeeze
Yeah.
it. Something similar, but it has hands. So, but it's got your face. So you have a hood on, and it's got your
Yeah.
face.
And my
there.
wings
So-
are tucked behind inside.
sure. Yeah.
And,
So I mean, if anybody like really looked at you, they would know that it was ridiculous. But from a distance, you can definitely play it off.
I send Dimitri to rest on its shoulders so it has an amazing cape.
Oh, you guys. I mean, you guys. How do I look? How do we look?
Hey, this drive's really smooth. Let's try a cartwheel.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. I mean, let's go.
You can try a cartwheel.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Give me a acrobatics check.
Yeah, surely.
Sure.
Not bad.
20,
20.
I think. 20,
That's
yeah.
a
30, 20.
22.
22. Inside the suit, you guys feel this. You feel that you're like, oh, we got this, and you start to do a cartwheel, and you're like, we got this, and the arms give way, and you both take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as it collapses on itself, as it attempts to do a handstand, and it fails.
Okay. Well, ow.
Is it broken?
You're not sure.
Jasper, if we got this fine-tuned and worked on this more, this could be your next act. You could add it to your act.
Cartwheels, or just a big magician.
I mean, you could do so much. You could go from big magician back to you. I mean, possibilities are kind of endless. I think we should keep it. I think we should keep it and, expand on it, make it better.
Okay. The pain was kind of worth it.
I can hold on to it if you don't want to hold on to it, but I'm offering it to you. Like,
Give me an investigation check.
Both of us?
Either one. Because you guys are fiddling with it.
you do it because I have a 0.
Gone.
And I hear it. We hear it.
We'll find that later.
Lost forever.
Or the dog's going to eat it.
Oh no. It's 13.
13. Okay. Krista?
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll see.
Investigation. 11.
11. So 13. Jasper, you find on the back side, kind of at the, I guess where the waist would be, there is a little red button.
I push it.
Yeah.
No question, just push.
Shiny candy-like button.
So question, where are you guys right now? Did you climb back in the suit and start to walk again, or?
I thought we were
no.
still like near it, falling down. What about you?
Yeah, I guess we were still on the floor talking about what we were going to do, and then I found the button and pushed it.
Okay. So as you push it, and you're not in it, thankfully, you watch as it collapses into itself, and it's about the size of a backpack.
Dibs.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, but if you turn into your act, you have to let me, like, I gotta play with this thing some more. It's so cool.
Oh, for sure. You already know how to use it, so we're good.
To
Here,
be
take
clear,
it,
isn't
take
he
it.
the size
It has
of the backpack?
It has your name all over it. Like, oh, this is so cool.
Give me one more investigation check as you're putting it on.
Both of us
I'm
again?
putting it on my back. Is it going to explode?
It doubles as
Ooh,
a
natural
Yeah.
20.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna
I
use
got a
one
20.
I'm
20.
gonna use my luck on that.
Okay.
Oh, it was a 19 and then it went 9.
So
So that's a
That's it.
14.
14. So you see on the bottom, so it's kind of, imagine like a rucksack, like a military rucksack, where it's kind of like a metal frame and then there's like a cloth thing, so it kind of compacts into itself. And on the side of this little rucksack, it says gyromatic. Jesus.
I've
was
always
a-
been a gyromantic. and
That was
odd.
really hard to say. And then it has a little tick and it says Trixie on it.
Well, she sounds like a doll.
Trixie. Where did these faceless free people... Where did they get this? This is way more sophisticated than something they could have created.
They probably got it from
Checks notes.
Trixie.
Well, keep that. Hold on to that. That's fun.
So as you
To
guys
the tool.
continue down the path towards the city of Latoul, you can kind of see it off in the distance, and it's almost midday at this point. We're going to go ahead and take our break. Exclamation point critical to enter in our mid-show giveaway. We'll give away a set of dice when we get back, and we'll see you guys soon. Welcome back. Congratulations, Colin. Family Fantasy RPG. You won yourself some critical dice.
Colin!
Critical dice.
Critical dice. So yeah, you guys are on your way. It's drizzling outside. You see the city before you. What do you want to do?
Oh,
We should probably turn back.
Oh,
I'm going to be figuring out where I reach out to my contacts.
Okay. Like Orgul specifically?
Well, yeah, or at least somebody, connected to.
Got it.
what's the name of this city again? And what's it look like?
Latoul. So everyone give me perception checks, actually. So the city of Latoul is a fairly large city. It has short walls around the side, not palisades, a little bit step up from palisades. Kind of a combination of stone and wood kind of building around. There are people on guard and watch, but they seem a little bit relaxed because it is still the month of Azir. And as you guys approach, you do hear lots of music and festivities and things because the festival is still going on. But you do see a lot of soldiers walking around. People with arms, they're loading up carts, and you can see people are like taking these carts down towards what looks to be the docks. They're definitely preparing for something. What was everyone's perception check?
18.
13.
11.
23.
Jasper, you notice something behind you all. There's something maybe large flying in the air, and it is coming towards you at a pretty quick pace.
Guys.
Gals.
Yeah, what?
Gals? What?
There's a flying thing coming at us. Creed, you want to head him off at the pass?
How big is it?
It looks big.
Well, it looks pretty small right now, but it keeps getting bigger.
Well, that's
Do you
what
think-
concerns me.
Do you think it's Ventrilia? Maybe she met us here.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
It looks like a fox with wings.
It's not Ventrilia.
It's a winged fox.
And as you guys are having that conversation, you see Finnegan flying towards you all.
And Chris just like shoots off like as fast of her flying speed as she can and like intercepts him and they're like tumbling. And she's
Quick,
laughing.
Creed, attack it! It's killing her.
I think we know
You're
that fox.
kidding, right?
You see, Carrick's got a gun. You gotta be
No,
very specific.
Eric!
You see the two embrace and they come back down, and Finnegan's body shifts a little bit. The wings dissipate, and he shrinks down to his normal small form.
And I'm just like burying my face and saying, "Oh, Finnegan, what are you doing here?"
It's just nuzzling you.
I'm like giving him scratchies, but then I'm like also kind of like standing back and like scolding him, but like totally half-heartedly like full of shit. Like, you were supposed to stay back there. What are you doing? How did you find your way all the way through? What are you doing?
He just keeps nuzzling you and giving you the top of his nose.
And she reaches in her bag. You must be so hungry. And she's like feeding him some jerky and some treats.
Chowing down. So you guys are doing this, and you're kind of walking towards the gatehouse, and a couple of the guards give Carrick a nod. Hey, Carrick, Orgul's waiting for you in the tavern.
He's here.
Yeah, he came back this morning.
All right. I head to the tavern.
Yeah. What's everyone else doing?
I want to cast Sending to the Keeper.
Okay.
Hey, just so you know, once again, what you've been keeping has gotten out, but we got him. He came back to his mom, so Finnegan is safe. In case you were gonna let us know that he was missing at any time, I'm hoping that Charlie, Clementine and Socks are okay.
They are. But I'll let him respond.
Unless they can sprout wings to follow their heart, I do not think there is any risk of them getting away. I am glad you are safe. Make haste.
I swear. I mean, this is just his job, you guys. His job is to keep.
And Chris is just laughing. She's just like in so much. She's so happy. She's like
You guys
so
are
touched.
Thank you, Diane.
Did Carrick say where he was running off to?
I actually didn't. I didn't.
If I know Carrick, and I think I do because I've known him almost as long as I've known anyone else, he's going to the tavern because that's where he goes as soon as he gets to any new town. Straight to the tavern to get some ale.
Kaywin, you remember me? I was the lad that you were talking to at the tavern. You remember? You remember? Hey, this was the last I was telling you all about.
What? Why are you telling people about
and at the very charismatic big orc that was all up in Kiwa's business back in the Frigid Expanse comes like running over to you. How you been? And he gives you a big hug.
Oh, hi. This is one of my best friends, Cree. Cree? This is, I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
It's all right. It happens. I don't remember my name either.
I was gonna say, I was like, do you know your name? Like,
I don't believe I ever gave you my name anyway. I think you ran off before I could do that. Kuko is my name.
Oh, well, it's lovely to meet you. Do you need healing? Because I think that's what I did last time. Was healed you guys.
No, we're all right. We're all right. Well, it's nice to see you, Kiwin. If you're not busy later, it would be wonderful to catch up.
Kree's gonna lean over.
I'm just looking at Kiwin like I don't know what to do.
Viago's just laughing in the background.
Not very good at personal space, are you? What's your name? Sorry, Kiko?
Kuko.
Kuko. Not very good at personal space, are you, Kuko?
I was planning on messaging my friend Knack later. Right, Cree? Didn't I have that nightly chat with Knack?
Yeah, with her boyfriend.
Oh, all right.
I mean, shoot your shot, but and you shot your shot, mate. But yeah, fortunately, this sweet one's got a
That's all right. We'll get back to our post. And he turns and he starts walking back towards the gate.
I'm sorry, you're real nice.
You never have to apologize for being in a relationship to a man who doesn't understand personal space.
She hugged him first, technically.
Technically.
Yeah, wow. Soon as he finds out you're not available, that's it.
Yeah, I saw that too. He was just
good.
Well, I met him a while ago and they were all hurting, so I healed them, and then he got really friendly after that. You touch someone on the arm for some heals, and I guess he got all warm and fuzzy inside like I do when I talk to Neck, but I don't know. It was kind of weird.
I think he got more than just heals from
You got feels.
Yeah. My joke!
Did he catch feels and heals?
He caught the heels and the feels.
He caught the feels.
I look at Viago and just stare at him. Is this how it starts?
Yeah.
Is this how it starts?
It is very humorous seeing it from the other side, though.
Okay.
Well, Kiwin, he might have just need a healer mama.
Oh my god.
I hate all of you.
I need everyone in chat to give all the inspo and all the luck to Whisper
Some
right
would
now.
say
Yeah.
sugar.
Holy moly. Oh my god.
What is happening?
MVP.
Oh, my eyeballs. They're crying.
So were we gonna go to the tavern to do anything else but remember this situation, or?
Yes, let us drink to forget, and off to the tavern.
Yes, let's get some ale. And Viago starts walking towards the
Yeah. I want to go check out
crying
this town.
eel. So you guys see a sign of two eels that are kind of coming together in almost a heart, but they look like they're crying. They're like not touching, but they're almost touching.
Interesting.
Kiko feels like the eels.
Kiko? Cuckoo? Cuckoo?
Kuko.
Kuko. I've already forgotten his name.
He was
I'm sorry.
forgettable. No, I'm kidding.
It's hurtful.
I will never forget Kuko now.
No, Kuko forever. I feel like
He'll
he's
never
gonna
forget
crop
you,
up again.
Kiwin.
The look on Diane's face though when she realized who he was, that was everything. It was a very awkward. I think Nafako got you out of that first scenario.
She did.
Because yeah, it was interesting.
Well, seems like Kiwin is not cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs.
That's a good one.
That sounds almost like a yeah.
Yeah, save that idea. I feel like that's a backup plan after adventuring.
It was a very long walk.
Very long walk. But eventually you guys
Very
find
long
yourselves at the tavern. Half of the tavern is busy and music is playing and people are drinking and just kind of having fun. There are some bards kind of playing some music in the corner, and you see it looks different. So it is it's a big, very large bar. Just the bar is very big, like a horseshoe ring. And then behind it is like another bar that's about 2 feet down, give or take, and there's a goblin that is kind of running around on that second bar, like doing drinks and stuff. But you do see Carrick kind of going to what looks to be like a back room. So like if you've been to a bar that has like a front room and then like the pool tables are in the back, it's kind of like that. So it's not a closed door room. There's just like an archway, but you can see Carrick in the back part of that tavern.
Right. Drinks?
Oh yeah.
All right. Creo go up to the bar and
Tea.
all right, cool. Yeah, tea. Everybody else.
I'll have a little tea with a splash of something stronger in it. I forgot what we named like the equivalent of whiskey in the realms.
Can't remember either. It's been a really long week.
Does anybody remember?
I think the only thing I remember was Dwarven Weapon Cleaner.
Yeah.
We decided on.
That
Some
might be
tea
what it
with a
was.
little of the strong stuff. You know the stuff, Cree.
Yeah, sure. The
DWC.
DWC. Anybody else? Ale.
I take a coffee.
Coffee. I'm like actually legitimately writing these down. All right. Tea, coffee, ale. Whisper, ale.
Sure. Do you need help?
Sure. Yeah, actually. More hands the merrier.
All right, what do you have? Arakokra. I haven't seen an Arakokra in one of these spots in a long time. How you doing?
I'm very well, and yourself, sir.
No one's ever asked me that. Why don't you assholes ever ask me that? I'm doing all right.
All right, so I need 2 teas, one with the strong stuff, a coffee, and then a bunch of ales. 3 more ales.
Yep. You heard that? Do that. The thing. No, not that one. The other one. No. Oh, you'll burn a hole in the chest from the other bottle. There we go. All right. Anything else?
Oh
No.
A little thing of water for Finnegan.
A little thing of water for a fox.
Sure. Anything else?
No, that'll be it. Well,
2 gold pieces.
All right, I'll slap 3 down on the table.
Oh, look. All right.
Yeah.
We'll bring the drinks out to you. Where are you going to be? You going to be in the front or the back?
I think we're staying in the front for now, right? Oh, yeah,
All
we'll
right.
we'll grab a booth over there.
All right. Bring it out here soon.
Thanks.
Does he give us like a little metal stand with a number on top?
Little buzzer like you get at TGI Fridays.
You should. I'm gonna
The
come over
civic
there.
stone that just like vibrates off the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a beetle that's like, your drinks are ready.
It's like a gem that starts to glow when it's our turn. We need to
There
go
you
get
go.
our drinks.
Oh, good lord.
Um,
I heard like 4 good ideas in a row.
they're all amazing.
Did you guys take notes of that? Timestamp is 2:17.
So, Carrick, you walk back in that room and you see Orgul and some of his other generals and things, and they're all kind of conversating. Carrick, how are you doing? It's been a while.
Good, good. I guess Nyla told you what was going on.
She ain't come back yet. What happened?
What do you mean she hasn't come back yet?
She didn't come back yet. Thought she was with you.
Well, we were together, but I saw an old friend, so I was going to talk to them, and she said she was going to handle coming to you and let you know what's going on.
I'm sure she'll be all right. We'll find out later. What old friend?
Kiwin.
Kaywin. Is she here with you?
Yeah, I don't know if they're here yet. I heard you were here, so I immediately came running.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. But hang on, I'm gonna go say hi to your friend. And like, you hear these huge footsteps, and you just hear Kaywin, Kaywin, and you just hear him yelling. And it's Orgul, very large, very old orc. He got scarring on his face. There you are, coming in for a hug.
Yeah.
And he just
I'll
picks
hug
her
him.
up. Who are your friends?
Well, that's Cree. That's Jasper. That's Felix. That's Whisper. That's Krista. And her fox Finnegan.
Well, hang on now. Cree it is. Well, hello. I haven't met a lass quite as strong as you are.
She likes a tabaxi.
Oh.
I'm gonna give Kiwin a little fist bump for doing the exact same thing I did for her just a second ago. It's for me.
She's
Not even
literally your
subtle.
wingman.
Not even a subtle fist bump, just like right in front of him. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's your wingman.
Yes, I'm large and strong, but I do like ladies. Thanks. Anyway.
Well,
Oh, you like ladies?
I was just
Yeah.
complimenting you on you being strong, but it's good to know.
I read this situation wrong.
It's very
Good.
interesting and nice to meet all of you. Where the rest of your friends go?
Jasper can do magic tricks.
Oh. And he kind of stands up very serious and he's like, I've had a shitty day. Can you do a trick for me? Make me laugh.
Hey, you laugh? Hey, you laugh?
Yeah, I wanna be
I'm
amused.
a magician, not a clown.
I wanna be amazed.
Amazed.
Razzle dazzle, right?
Razzle dazzle. All right.
I
He
will.
doesn't know what she's saying.
dazzle.
All right.
The only thing I can think of is NBA jams.
And as he gets ready, Chris is gonna cast Druid cast and like do a little like pah of like flowers to like start his little thing.
All right. So first,
Hey, everyone, quiet down, quiet down. He's doing a trick. And the whole bar just looks at him.
All right.
So I will get out my little stage that I have, my fold away stage, and I'll set it up. This takes like a good 2-3 minutes, just in silence,
Yep.
just setting up.
It's worth the wait.
Yeah, Krista's Druid craft was totally off on timing.
If-
Added to that delay. You know, it's like too soon.
It happens to
someone
everyone.
Popping a party popper too soon.
Yeah.
So this gives me an extra 6 inches. So I step up on top.
Very important.
Prepare to be amazed.
And I'll take my hat off and I'll throw it up in the air. Just like spinning so it's bottom up.
Mhm.
And I will bamf Rabbit to jump out of it into his arms.
Okay.
And then I will catch the hat, put it back on, and then cast Silent Image. And it will be a mirror image. How tall is he?
About 8.5 feet tall.
Okay, so it's now it's a 15-foot mirror image of him, but with Rabbit's face.
Okay.
And then behind that, I will cast Prestidigitation.
And I'll cast Minor Illusion to make Rabbit's face look like his face.
Yes.
The
I will
little
cast Prestidigitation, so it
Oh,
just
nice.
goes in the background.
Can you roll a performance check for me?
I can roll a dice. Oh no, we're gonna need assistance on that one. Oh, it's +0. We need assistance.
Why do you have a +0 to performance?
Because he's not a bard.
It's part of his character.
Oh, but I rolled dual 6s on my inspos.
Nice.
So that is 18.
18. So as Rabbit appears in his face, and he's like, "The hell are you?" And then he sees his face, and he's like, "Oh." And he's kind of looking around, and there's pins in the room. It's like everyone's waiting for him to respond.
There is the giant form of him in front of him as well.
Here's your little friend. That was good. That was good.
You didn't even notice. You didn't notice.
It's
He
like a
did. He did. He was. That
silent
was.
image.
That was. He
Okay.
was. That was the
He
big.
was like, "Ooh," like making.
Then you know the crowd jumps up and roar. Everyone's laughing and cheering, and the music starts back up. And about that point, Viago walks in as well, and
I
the
leave
two,
the silent image.
the two.
Where was Viago?
He was just coming. He just going slow. But the two lock eyes, and it's that moment where that one GIF of
Spider-Man's?
no the big arm
Oh,
Schwarzenegger
Predator?
and the other guy.
Predator.
Oh yeah.
Is that Predator?
Yeah, it's from Predator, yeah.
So you see these two just
Dylan.
just monstrous human beings just do the same arm thing. No words spoken. These are friends of yours, yeah? Yeah, these are friends of mine. And the two kind of exchange. Stop. The two kind of exchange a few words or whatever, and then come on, I have some things to show you all. And Orgul walks back into the other room.
You think they've slept together too?
Most definitely.
Orgul?
Lonely nights out there.
Yes, Kewan.
Do you know Kuko?
Yeah, I know Kuko.
I think I hurt his feelings.
Why would you do that for?
Because he asked to hang out with me, but I have some other person I like to hang out with.
Oh, he's a big lad. He'll be all right. Do believe he's had a
I
thing for
feel
you
bad.
since
I just
since
feel
before.
bad.
It's all right.
I feel bad. I've never had so many people like me. I like everyone, but most of the time people don't really pay attention to me. So it's kind of different for everyone to be like, Kewan! I like it.
Kewan, making scones, breaking hearts.
Wow. I'd like to heal their hearts, rather, but
T-shirt.
The scones for.
Yeah.
T-shirts, merch.
Orgul walks back there, and he's kind of standing in front of a big, like, region world map. Are you guys going in there? Are you guys doing something else?
Yeah, we'll go in.
I am.
Krista would like to go up to Carrick and go, "Hey, Carrick, any word about Nyla?"
Well, sorta. She didn't return with the information, which is not good.
No, because...
So now I guess I need to go find her.
I can cast Sending.
Please.
I can scry. I can even locate creature.
Because Carrick, she left before you, and then you took a detour to meet us, and she's still not here, and you're already here.
Correct. You are assessing my worry.
Yeah, I am worried a little too. Thank you, Kiwin, please.
I'll cast Sending.
Okay.
Hi there, Nyla. We met up with Carrick, and we were told you were going to meet all together here, and you had some information for Carrick. Are you okay? We haven't heard from you, and we're just worried, making sure you're not dead. Message got away from me.
Yeah. I lost count, but yeah.
Weirdly, exactly 25 words.
It takes a moment or two, and you hear a voice, but it sounds like it's almost whispering. Hello, Kiwin. Yes, I'm fine. It's nice to hear you as well.
I'm like shushing everyone around me.
I'm just following a lead, but I'm safe. Glad you connected with Carrick again. I'm sure that warmed his heart. Talk soon.
She's following a lead. She's okay. She's gonna talk soon.
Why are you whispering?
Oh, she was whispering. I guess.
Pretty loud in here.
What?
Oh, she was whispering, so I was whispering. But yeah, she said she's fine.
Oh, good. Did she say where she was?
No.
Huh.
She explained why she hasn't reported?
She's following a lead.
Hmm.
I guess she would have asked for help if she thought she wanted to include us, but...
I can try scrying on her.
Ooh.
If we think she's maybe being told to say something wrong. I don't know.
Well, you did talk to her. I mean, it's up to you if you think your intuition says that you should.
You know, I never really know because I thought I was talking to my brother and he was being all normal, and then it turns out the artificer had turned him into something weird, so...
Never be too careful?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and scry. You guys can talk about all the important mappy things, and I'll go ahead and scry on her.
Okay.
Please do.
So, Viago, how do you know... I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Orgul?
Orgul?
Yeah. Real quick, luck and inspo to Kiwin. Kiwin,
Yeah.
as you scry on... I'll respond to you 1 second, Chris.
No, that's fine, of course.
As you scry on her, you see that she is what looks to be in like an attic. And you kind of look around, there's lots of stuff, and there's like a big... It's like an A-frame house that has like 2 attic corners, and then the center's open. Does that make sense? So there's like 2 little lofts, like little attic lofts. And she's kind of like peering over one of the crates, and there's some people down quite a ways down that are talking.
Can I discern what those people look like?
Give me a perception check. Because your scry doesn't move, it's just right there, and I forgot what the bubble is.
That's a 19.
Question, have you scried before?
Yeah. On my brother.
Do you have an item to scry with? Something worth 1,000 gold pieces?
What? I didn't realize. I thought you just had to have something that connected you to that person.
Yeah, you need a focus worth 1,000 gold pieces. Like a
Well,
crystal.
you've let me scribe
Yeah.
before.
I have.
Broken.
Her scones were worth 1,000
She doesn't have them.
I mean,
gold pieces.
She emptied out all the scones. That's
We-
right.
we-
Yeah,
Oh,
the
there you
facial
go.
scribe.
We
Go.
can address that later, but for right now, for brevity, what was your perception check?
19.
19. They're
No,
orc.
it's fine. I mean, we can retcon it. It's fine.
No, we don't have to retcon it. We can talk about it. They're orc.
Can I tell if she's like in like winter area or?
No, it's inside.
Okay.
Well, with a
Do
19.
you know if any like windows were open or
No, it's
roof
dark.
slats? Or...
You can see glass windows, and they don't look to have frost on them.
Okay.
So it's not in the frigid expanse, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, guys, it looks like she is spying on some orcs.
She
So-
must have found Orgul's group. But where is she?
Mm-hmm. Why didn't she tell us?
And also, who is she?
Oh,
Also, why is she?
she's Nyla's my aunt.
You have an aunt and a fox.
I have a big family, and that's just like skimming the surface. But yeah, but Nyla knows Carrick and Kiwin.
Nyla and I were sent to scout Orgul's prison camps to see if they were up and functioning, let alone there may have been somebody I know there, or used to know. But anyway, we went there and the prison camps were shut down. Orgul's on the move, we just don't know where. So we split up. She went to return the information, I thought, and I heard of Kiwin, so I went to divert to meet you guys. But now Nyla's not back, and that makes me nervous.
But she seems to be doing fine. She's not trapped. She's spying.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if
well, let's hope she's not discovered.
well, she's been doing this a little while, I'm sure she's all right. And to answer your question, what was it, Krista? Yes, my name is Orgul. I am the rightful heir to the throne in the northern regions of Hylac. Sure,
Oh,
you've heard
well.
of Orgul Bay? Yeah, it's mine.
Well, I've never met proper royalty before, so
Well, it
nice
was
to meet you.
taken away from me, but yeah.
Well, you've met Eltora, right? She's kind of royalty.
Sort of.
Sort of. She's like a super powerful dragon lady.
She did have a cool chair throne thing.
Something.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. How do you know Viago again?
Viago and I go way back. He was part of some of the first resistances we had a long time ago.
Okay.
He's a good lad.
Krista. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, not sure how much information Kiwin or Carrick has given any of you all, but we are building up quite the front. We have our armies are pretty much all in position. We are trying our best to adhere to the rituals and honors of the month of Azir. We all know Orgul does not. So once provoked, we are allowed to defend ourselves and then advance. So we are waiting for that moment. We will be taking the bay back.
Have you tried scones?
Pretty sure you've made scones for me before.
I mean, I've gotten us past a lot of things just giving over some scones. People really like them.
As much as your scones are pretty amazing, I don't believe it's going to get us out of this war, Miss Kiwin. But I do
People just
appreciate
need a
it.
nice warm belly full of scones, and they won't want to fight.
Well, please don't give any of my men scones then.
Hungry and angry makes hangry. I might need a scone.
But
Have a scone. You're not yourself when you're hungry.
yeah, but you just said that if they eat your scones, they're not gonna want to fight.
Let's go Knickers.
Anyway,
What
So-
about the knickers?
Let's go Knickers.
what do I have
Oh!
the pleasure of all of your
Acquaintance.
presence? Yeah.
We're here to travel across the bay to go to the Terror Ward to find Kewen's brother.
Well, we're not going to the Terror Ward yet. We have to drop off this box that
That's right.
we have for someone up north just a little bit. I don't remember the name. You remember
It's-
Felix, right? Isn't it?
It is Zygate.
Zygate. Yeah,
Zygate.
that's it. We got to go there.
You trying to
First.
travel to Zygate?
You can take us, right?
How are you planning on getting there?
Boats, right?
We can't all fly, or we would.
We were hoping to take a boat.
So you'll
I've never seen. Well, I know I've seen water, but I've never been on a boat, so I'm pretty excited.
so
Same.
just so I'm clear, you're trying to charter a boat to take you around Orgul's empire to the continent of Seros, to the city of Zygate.
Yes.
Sure.
By your tone, it sounds like that's a bad idea.
It's just very
It's
dangerous.
the only idea we got, though. So here we go.
Unless there's a better way to get there, that's the way we're going.
No, I mean that's the only way to go there is through the ocean of storms and get to the Emerald Coast. But
Did I miss Ocean of Storms before? This is the first I've heard of that. Did anybody else hear about Oceans of Storms?
Yeah, it was on the map, wasn't it?
yeah, it was
How
on the
about
map.
to see a sword,
Did I
don't
see?
you?
Did Krista see a map? I mean, Chelsea
Yeah,
has a
there was
map.
a map that was the keeper showed
Okay.
you guys a pretty large
Okay.
map.
She missed that one. Oh. Okay.
But all right. So you need a ship and a crazy enough captain to take you up there. Yeah, I can see what I can do.
Do no ships go that way this time of year?
Well, Orgul has dozens upon dozens of pirate ships that hug the coast. So you're kind of threading the needle between pirate ships and the coast and the ocean.
No
Lesser of
offense,
two
Orgul,
evils.
but we need to get to Zygate so that way we can drop off this package. That way we can get to the Terror Ward to save my brother. We don't really have a lot of time to dilly-dally.
All right, Miss
So-
Kewen, I'm not trying to sway you in not going. I'm just trying to understand the purpose and answer any questions that you may have.
When
It's-
can we leave?
I'm gonna find you a captain and a ship. I'd say the morning.
Well, you're
First
not
thing.
going to captain the ship?
Fuck no. I have an army to lead.
Well, excuse you. You don't have to have such foul language.
You know, word on the street is you got that foul language too.
Yeah, but it brings me a very nice reindeer.
Well, it brings me very nice pleasure. It helps with the diaphragm opening up.
Reindeer is better.
Well,
so the ships that are
Word on the street. I'm looking at Carrick.
the ships that are protecting the bay and Hog Coast, they are controlled and owned by who?
Orgul.
And you do not like Orgul.
No, I
No
don't.
one does.
So if you were to put a ship on the water and then fill it with very capable people, and then on top of that, people who can cast magic and can fly and have terrible swords, and they all had a very thriving purpose to get through these ships and to see them destroyed in their wake. You would be okay with this, yes?
Well, in theory, yeah, but my men aren't sailors. And we have all of my men are in place to begin to raid the beaches of Orgul Bay.
Yes, but if we fight our way through bad guy ships that you don't like and destroy some ships on way, this helps you guys.
Yeah, if you're able to do that, that would help us greatly.
Right. We may have to do this. So our goal is through Orgul, which kills Orgul. No, wait. I lost thread. No. Okay, so if we go through ships and destroy them because we have to, then this helps you. This helps us. It's good. Yes?
Sure. Yeah, I'll find you a captain and some capable sailors to help you in your endeavors, but I can't give any of my soldiers if that's what you're asking.
No. We are soldiers enough.
But I mean, yeah, you either fend against the ships on the coast or take your chances in the ocean, the open ocean.
The open ocean is full of storms.
The storms is the least of your worries.
Right.
Still a worry.
Well, we'll take pirate ships over that any time. I think my friend here was more just asking if we have permission to blow up as many ships as possible.
Oh, absolutely. You don't need permission for that. Anyone raising the flag of Orgul, by all means.
Yeah, but isn't it like illegal to do that during this month unless if they provoke us first?
If another entity makes an aggressive action in your direction, you are well within your rights to defend yourself accordingly.
Right, but we're not just gonna go blazing through fighting people unless if they try to fight us.
Correct. And there's absolutely no reason at all that another ship should make a beeline towards your ship. So that very act is an aggressive act. So just be safe.
Orgul, so you say you're going to help us find a ship with some good sailors, some trustworthy ones would be...
Didn't say that.
Yeah, I know. Would the ship itself have its own defense mechanisms, like cannons or something?
I mean, of course. I mean, you can't survive in these waters without any sort of defenses.
Can you just maybe find us one that is, like, really well equipped with such measures? That would be great.
Well, you all are friends of Miss Keewin and Carrick, who are trusted friends of mine. So I would not put you in harm's way. And that is what you are concerned about.
Thank you. Because if you give us the right resources, we can handle it from there.
Sure. Yeah. Let me go ask around. I'll come back in a little bit.
Hey, how's our toothy friend?
What is it, Theron?
Yeah.
I left him back in the tavern. He's running
We've met other toothy friends, but they weren't friends.
Yeah, they're not all nice.
Yeah.
Well, he's still telling people that he killed that big mammoth, and I'm not there to correct him. So.
Do you want me to do a send-in message to him and scare him? I've done that before for people. Done a little get in your brain and play tricks.
You told me you did that for the lad up there, the gnome, out in the sticks, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did that to scare him? Yeah, why not? That'd be fun. Be a good laugh.
What should I say?
I have no idea.
Well, maybe it's like a ghost of someone who died during the fight with the whale.
Mammoth. Sure. Tell him you're Skivvy Jones.
Skivvy Jones?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna cast a name to Theron.
Okay. And for those of you who don't know, Theron is a vampire. Very squirrely guy that was kind of like a barmaid at Orgul's tavern way up in the Frigid Expanse. And in that tavern, there's this monstrous mammoth head. I think it's called a Laughing Mammoth, if I remember correctly, the name of the tavern. It's this huge mammoth. And he would always go around telling people that he killed the mammoth when Orgul was out hunting and then come back. It was kind of funny. Anyway.
So I'm gonna cast Sending. I'm gonna be like, Theron, I am Skinny Jones. Don't you tell people that you killed that mammoth. You're lying, and we all know it.
Yeah, Skivvy Jones. I'm not. Of course, I'm not telling anyone that I'm killing. I killed the mammoth. No, no. Of course, I won't tell anyone that. Of course, you can't see him do all that, but that's what he was doing.
Yeah. He seemed really scared, Orgul.
Well, I'm gonna go find you, old Captain. Thank you for that. And I'll be back later this evening.
Also,
Yes.
can you maybe see if there's a way to disguise the ship to look like one from the Pirates of Orgul?
Ooh, I like that.
I mean, we can try. I don't necessarily want to be flying the colors, though, because he's got a lot of enemies. But I will. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. It's a good idea. I like it. But I'll be back.
Disguise for the
Could Jasper? Could you how much can like your illusion spells cover? Could it cover an entire boat or parts of it?
Well, I mean, if I cast it every minute on the minute for the entire time that we're going, then I can maybe cover us.
Well, if anybody could do it, Jasper, it's you.
I could do that. I could do the other one, which is a bigger illusion, but I could only do that probably another 3 times before I need a nap. That one tires me out.
We don't have like an auto cast we can just like set up like every minute.
I mean,
are we living in the modern age?
Yeah, but
Felix, write that one
AutoCAD is
down.
really difficult. Mostly engineers and architects use it.
Felix, write that one down.
I love
Got it.
AutoCAD.
AutoCast.
I
Like,
taught
seriously.
myself AutoCAD when I was in high
I
school.
was gonna claim the year, but I know Kewen. Do you know what year it is?
It's 813.
See?
Oh no, it's 881. Sorry.
It's 881. Why don't we have AutoCast by now?
I know. We're supposed to have hover shoes by
I know
881.
Tavern's got Wi-Fi's, but we ain't got any auto.
Oh yeah, you know what? You just gotta find Trixie, and she'll probably make it for you.
That's what I want to do before we go.
We can send humanoids to Underdark, but we cannot get AutoCast.
Ooh, you should ask the bard maid. No, it's a dude.
Barman.
Bar little man, bar goblin. Yeah, about Trixie. Maybe she's from around here.
Yeah, I was gonna have a conversation, but this seemed really important.
I step back and I go.
This too is important.
But yes, but that is important to me, so I definitely want to do that.
So I will ask.
How old would Trixie be about by now?
I mean, it's 40 years later. Yeah,
So
she'd be
40
older.
more.
But I mean, does she age like like
I mean,
human?
she's a gnome, so she would. She's got some years.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine.
It's been like a week for her. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Orgul actually, because he seemed to like my magic show. And be like,
Do you know Trixie?
Ugh. Yeah. What was that?
just tugging.
Trixie. She makes things, I think.
No, the name doesn't sound familiar.
Well, I thought you would just forget it.
And I'll go to
All right.
the Boblin. and I'll ask them. I'll be like,
I'm a quarter goblin.
You look more than a quarter goblin.
Well, thank you. I was wondering if you knew anyone called Trixie around here that makes things.
Nah, the name doesn't sound familiar.
All right then.
so I will continue to walk around the bar and ask everyone individually if they know Trixie.
Give me a
Everyone else can carry on.
straight D20 roll.
15.
15. Okay. What's everybody else doing? Are you guys sitting at your table, just chilling?
Watching with interest at Jasper's approach.
Have you seen my
Erect.
baseball? Have you seen my baseball? Have you seen my baseball?
I'm just gonna be chit-chatting with whoever around me about what it might be like to sail on the sea.
You get like trains.
Okay. Anybody else? Roll another check, Jasper.
Me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm pouring water.
I'm pouring water.
It's very slow.
It is very slow.
There's a lot.
Ugh. 6.
Okay. Anybody else do anything? Nothing? So, Viago kind of looks at you all. So, I understand the plan is to, head up to, Zygate and, deliver this box. We're supposed to retrieve something for the keeper, yeah?
Yeah. I think so.
And then what? Roll again, Jasper.
I think then we go back and then we work towards getting to the Terror Ward.
Jay.
All right.
Felix is interrupting.
Jay,
Jay's
Jay,
roll.
reroll. Is that a
Reroll?
one? Is that a one? Not on my watch.
That one.
Not on my watch.
Well, so he's actually not. What'd you get?
Double ones.
Oh, so
11.
close.
11.
We're trying to roll the same thing, and if we match, then he'll find someone who knows Trixie.
Well, what did you roll?
A 10.
I got a 10.
Huh?
Deception roll on top of the
Nice.
Sleight of hand.
You have 2 more checks, Jasper. You can do another one. All right. Do we know what we're getting when we get to Zygate?
I don't believe so.
No, but depending on what it is, we might not have to go back, at least the way we came.
Or like someone will be able to help us get to the Terror Ward, or
Well, I mean,
I don't remember.
if we have to deliver
fully.
something back to the keeper.
Yeah, I thought we
right,
had to bring
right.
something back. What'd you get, Jasper?
Oh, what did you get?
I asked you first.
Natural 20.
Oh, I rolled a natural 22 rolls ago. That's funny. Last roll.
Yeah, hilarious.
Chris, what did you roll?
9.
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Oh, I see what you're doing. If you're porting out here.
No.
Oh.
We're supposed to get the Book of Planes from Scrag, and then that's gonna help us get to the Terror Ward.
Oh, right. So we're supposed to take the Book of
Yeah.
Planes back to the Keeper, and he's going to use that to get us to the Terror Ward. All right. That makes sense. I rolled a 2 as well. So, you lucky son of a... because it hit, and then it cocked over. What's the name you're looking for? You say
Trixie!
Grixie?
Trixie! My voice is really hoarse now. It's loud in here. Trixie!
I have never seen a pixie before.
Oh, for the
Oh, right
love
here,
of-
you have. You
Let
have,
this be a
actually.
lesson to you.
Oh, there's a pixie right there. Ha ha. Oh. Say the name again slower.
I cast prestidigitation, and smoke appears, and it spells Trixie.
Oh, holy shit. Why didn't you say so? Trixie, that's an easy name to say. Why couldn't you just say Trixie? Yeah, I know a Trixie. She's a crazy lass.
That's it.
What's your question?
Face.
Where is she? Where can I find her?
Oh, I don't know. She doesn't hang out down here, though. She's usually up in Zero somewhere. Blowing shit up.
Okay.
You can't miss her. She has jet pink hair. It's just like... She's a little gnome lady. She's one of them little, what you call them, engineers or something. Allegedly, she's the first person to create an airship. You know, a ship that flies in the air.
That would be helpful to get around.
Certainly.
That would be.
Especially when we're gonna have to fight pirates and or a sea monster.
I wonder if that folds up into a backpack too.
I bet it does.
But maybe. I don't know. That's a little weird question to ask.
Was it a question?
It was a ponder.
A ponder. All right.
Rhetorical statement.
Ponder.
You ponder on your beer. Thank you. Ale.
If you need to ponder, please go to use facilities.
Ha ha! Ha ha ha!
That was a dumb joke. I'm sorry.
He grabs
as I
some more
walk-
ale and he's just
No, before he drank, as I
Oh.
was walking away, I was going to use prestidigitation to flavor his ale to be like raw onions, and then just walk away.
Oh! Who spiked my ale? Oh, I love it. And it's just-
Oh my god.
Ew.
I almost fell off my damn seat. Oh,
The hell?
that was
my
a
legs
big.
fucking- yes.
That would have been good for the character. That would have been like
You see
perfect.
feet go, just...
And then just Chris never stands up again, and we're like, Chris?
I mean, we're lucky I'm wearing pants today, because that would have been embarrassing.
Where
What's-
did he say she was?
Saros?
Somewhere north in the continent of Saros,
Saros. Cool. Thank you.
which is the continent you guys are going to,
Ah.
coincidentally.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Crixie is one of my favorite NPCs, just for the record. I literally have an aneurysm as I roleplay her, so just I'll throw that out there.
Excited to see.
Anybody else doing anything else?
Cree and Kiwin and guys and gals. So if we get that item, I can try and send it to the keeper, and only he'll be able to receive it. And if he can't, it'll just come back to us. But if it delivers, then Kiwin can maybe send him a message and tell him if we need to go back, because I would rather not go the way that we came. Or if he can just send us to the terror ward from where we are at Zygate.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan, because
Yep.
it's the way back will be just as treacherous, I'm sure, as the way forward has been. I
Okay.
didn't know you could do that. That's actually pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, I showed Krista. We sent Finnegan snacks once.
Oh, rat.
Yeah. It's a cool trick.
Does
So if I
anyone-
make scones, can you send some to Knack?
Oh yeah, I could do that. But you have to make scones.
I mean, yeah, I need to make some because I gave all my scones away.
We're out.
Whisper, is there like size requirement for this thing?
Yes. So if it's too big, it might not fit into the box, and then if it can't, then we're gonna have to take it back to the keeper ourselves.
Well,
But if
So-
it fits, it ships.
Yes.
yes, this is very true. So it must be a small thing. You can just send it to place. Do they have to like sign for it or accept it, or it just shows up at their feet?
It shows up to them, and they know what's in it before they open it, and then they get to choose as long as it's still up. by time of whether or not they want it. And if they don't, it just comes back to me and it drops at my feet. But if they take it, or if they take something out of it and don't take everything else, then other stuff comes back to me.
Jasper, can you make an intelligence saving throw?
Does anyone in party have? I know many of us have the magics, and are there any magics that we have that could help us as we are on boat and ocean and fighting other big ships or trying to flee, like very long range spells or spells of like fog and smoke to conceal or to breathe underwater? Or do we have everything we need if we know we are going to do this thing?
I mean,
You got a 4?
I could.
24.
Gun will travel.
24.
24.
Okay.
I get advantage, so.
Well, I've never been on a ship before, so I'm just gonna say no and maybe.
Okay, so you'll never be on fishing ship?
No.
Okay.
Well, not conscious.
Oh. Hmm? Krista, Kevin, you have like fog cloud or anything? Do we need to buy things? Do we have shopping trip?
Well, I could cast fireball in it, and then when the fire hits the water, it'll create steam.
This is cool.
Right?
And I can do a wall of light. I can cast water walk.
What's
Ooh.
that?
Well, quite frankly, what it says, you just walk on water.
Oh, that's way cool.
I mean, I don't want to walk on water, but I mean, I could do it.
This is very fun.
You didn't want to swim or fly? I do have a very, very helpful little trick up my sleeve called water breathing. And
Ooh.
That's very helpful.
yeah, I was kind of working on it before I knew we were going to the coast. So I've never tried it out before, but I do have that. And I think that's the most helpful that I have for us at the moment.
Whisper, do you need to breathe?
Try it. Just hold your breath.
What's breathing?
Oh,
Really? This is true?
Actually, let me double check before.
Yeah.
Please make this canon. That was great.
Let me see. Yeah, I can hold my breath indefinitely, so I imagine I don't need.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Well-
a very good skill to have.
So, but water breathing allows you, if I'm remembering the spell correctly, allows you to cast spells underwater. If you're holding your breath, you
I
cannot
wouldn't-
cast spells.
Yeah.
So you still breathe, but you don't necessarily have to breathe.
Got it.
Has been holding his
Yes.
breath for years.
He has been waiting to exhale.
Oh my god.
I haven't breathed in 10 years.
Never have I ever taken a breath.
He had an anxiety attack once.
Done.
So, as you guys are having the conversation, Orgul comes back, and he's like, "Hey, I found you a crazy enough captain who's going to take you all to the city of Zygate as safely and quickly as possible. This is Captain Reginald." And you see a very tall, human-looking male. Hello. It is with my pleasure to take you all to the city of Zygate without any maiming or yes, no murdering or death or dismemberment of any of your persons. I shall be leaving in the morning. If you all are willing to accompany me, you just look for the ship. It is called the Grave Seeker.
You talk real fancy. Where are you from?
I'm from the sea, Miss. What was your name?
My name's Kiwin.
And he kind of puts his hand out to you, Kiwin, to shake your hand. And he's like, the pleasure is all mine, Miss Kiwin, and he kisses your hand.
Oh.
She
I have
has
a
a
boyfriend, and I look over at Creek.
It's not it's just a form of greeting, darling. Don't worry about it.
Well, all right. And he kind of reaches to everybody, and he's doing his greetings, and well, it's very nice to meet all of you. Do you have any good questions, or is my vessel going to be good enough for your liking?
Is there a place where I can cook scones?
You cook scones?
Baking scones in the galley.
If this is
Breaking hearts. I told you.
If
He
you have
had
a
his
problem
heart
with these,
broken once by a scone.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
I knew a scone
There is a
once.
place where you can cook scones during this trip. It would go really well with the rest of the mates on the ship.
How many are on your crew?
All right.
15.
can we go see your ship?
Sure. Well, come on.
To the ship.
And he goes out, leads you towards the docks. And what you see before you is Eric will recognize it because I like to reuse things. At the front of the ship, you see what looks to be a Grim Reaper, a giant skull pointing forward, and he has a scythe that's upside down that leads to what looks to be a battering ram. The ship itself is very, very dark black lacquer. There are 36 broadside cannons on either side, 2 ballistas in the front, 2 ballistas in the back, 2 chaser cannons in the front, 4 tail cannons in the back. It's a very big ship.
Right.
This seems ominous.
This is a great ship.
This is good ship.
This
It
is
looks
the only
tough.
ship I've ever seen. It's nice though.
Well, yeah, it's just the Grave Seeker. She's a special ship. She's one of the nicest brigs out here. But,
Oh,
yeah.
can you talk to it?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well,
wait.
hi there, ship.
You're not its original captain, are you?
Karen,
know-
is that something you can ask?
I believe I am. I believe I'm the original captain.
But maybe you're right, Keewan. Maybe I can't ask that.
Yeah, because I believe the scenario you're speaking of doesn't happen for another 300 years.
I don't know. Okay.
Got a flash of clairvoyance.
Diane, Keewan, you hear a voice in your head.
Diane.
Hello.
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 Hi.
No, just Keewan heard it because she said hello.
No, I
to the
know.
ship.
We're saying
Well,
hello
But
back
I
to
said
Keelan.
hello.
Hello to Keelan, yeah.
Got it.
Who's saying these things to me?
Well, all of us, really.
Oh yes.
You were speaking to the
Hey,
ships.
Riffy.
Oh, you're the ship? Well, this is
shit.
just so cool. We're gonna ride on you or in you. I've never been on a ship before, but
If a ship could have a question mark face, it would have one right now.
Does the Reaper just turn
Reaper
from the
just
mascot?
turns.
I feel like
You watch as the front sail and the bow covers up the skull and the face, and it's just
so
Giant anime teardrop. Like
yeah.
so ship. What should I call you? And what am I talking to? Am I talking to the ship as a whole, or is there like a specific part that you're speaking from? I don't want to step on your face, I guess is what I'm saying.
I am the ship.
The whole ship.
Yes.
Is it okay if I step on you?
That is the purpose of a ship.
Like I said, I've never been on one. This is all new to me.
It should be a very short trip.
What's your name? I
I-
asked.
I am the Grave Seeker.
That's your name? That's a weird name to call you.
What's your name?
My name's Kiwin.
That's a weird name.
It was my mama's name too. I
Doesn't
don't think
make
you'd
it
be
any
telling.
better.
I don't think you'd be telling her that it's weird. She'd put you right in your place. Anyways, all right, Mr. Graveseeker.
Can we call you Gravy for short?
All aboard?
The gravy train.
Are we allowed to get on now?
I imagine us all just like watching Kiwin finger wagging conversation with the ship.
Ready to leave now then? We can leave now. We should be ready.
Reginald, no, I was asking the ship. Shh. Can we get on now?
Yes.
Thank you kindly. We can now get on the ship.
I'm still the captain of the ship.
Well, the ship was talking to me.
You all can get on the ship now.
Reginald.
You
It's all
watch
nice
as
here.
simultaneously all the gun ports close, and you watch as all the cannons go inside, and you watch as the gangplank like shifts and goes out. There's no one on the ship right now, and the sails start to unfurl a little bit.
And we see the look on Reginald's face when he realizes he's just middle management.
You can hear his heart breaking.
Reginald, do you actually talk to the ship? Because the ship just talked to me.
Yes, I still talk to the ship. We have a connection.
Does the ship tell you what to do too?
Well, I mean, the ship does whatever it wants, but I need to will it to do the other things. You've
Does it
never
talk
been
to
connected to
everyone?
a sentient item before?
No.
I'd say I have.
Yeah, mine's just really big. All right. And you watch him as he's doing that. He's kind of like he's got like a sash around his waist, and he's kind of playing with the compass that's on his waist. Well, all right, men. Go ahead and get on board. Guess we're leaving now.
What time of day is it?
It's evening.
Would the sun be setting soon?
Sure.
Guys, I've never been on a boat like this before. And the sun is setting, and it's the ocean. This is really, really nice.
Totally romantic.
Yeah. And
The
you all hear, it's so romantic.
Okay.
Keewan has
Is that
more fans.
Viago?
No, it's
Viago?
the boat.
Oh.
Keewan has more fans.
So wait, we heard that too?
Yeah.
Mr. Graveseeker, where can I find where I can make some scones?
Scones. There's a galley on the second deck. I'm warming the oven for you.
Oh, even the
What's
boat
a
loves scones.
what's a galley?
It's like a kitchen.
Oh,
kitchen,
well,
but
why can't
smaller,
they
you
just
know.
say kitchen?
There's
This is a
different
ship.
names for stuff on a boat.
Well, that's just very strange. But I'm just gonna start walking.
Okay.
I guess somewhere. She wouldn't know where to walk, but
Orgul's like waving at you guys on the docks. Good luck, yo. Be safe,
I'll send you some scones.
please.
Send you some scones.
Sure. Please be safe.
Bye. And I'll cast the silent image of him with Rabbit's face. But right in front of him.
Ah! Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one. And he turns around and walks back to the tavern. So as the ship, you watch it undocks itself. You watch as the rope ties itself off on the mooring lines, and you watch as the flag the sails unfurl themselves. They were white sails, but it looks like they've been dipped in some sort of liquid that has tinted them, so they're more on the like muted black side of things. Not quite gray, but it's on a darker gray thing. And the ship starts to go out of the dock, and that's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
Thank you for watching Realms of Ukodor, a show about weird things talking to Kiwin in her mind.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Different one each week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is like Matzer of the Week meets D&D is what this is feeling like.
And it's not my fault.
Yeah.
Tepo Turtle has won the giveaway.
Tepo Turtle!
yay.
Hey, Rick!
You looking for a raid?
Yeah.
Can I do the closing announcements for you?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Hey, so don't forget, guys, we are dark next week while Solo is on the road, moving locations. So please miss us a whole lot. Send messages, flowers, chocolates, scones. All these things are okay. You can watch the replays, or if you missed anything, you can catch us on YouTube and the podcast. Also, join us for the last game of the week, which is on Friday, the Duke City Chronicles, a Monster of the Week game. And then if you're just chilling, come join us for movie night. You can use Amazon Prime to watch it along with everybody else. Apparently they're watching Hellraiser 1 and 2. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
I won't be there because I like to sleep. So please enjoy us for that. In the meantime, we're going to be rating Perception Studios, which is an awesome channel. It's Puppets. Indeed.
Puppets!
I just had a heart attack. So let's raid them, give them some Fable 42 love. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. We love you.